I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
What's up, you guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of First Date. You know my guest today. He's back for his second date. You know him from Encino Man and Son-in-Law. Give it up for Pauly Shore.
And the new Denzel movie.
And the new Denzel movie.
Yes, thank you. That's a big announcement. Yeah, thank you. It was crazy. It just fucking happened like that.
Out of thin air.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. That's the business, you guys. I was out for 30 years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I mean, we had a little bit of a Richard Simmons scare. Like that was happening. And then, Encino Man 2 was in the talks. And then Denzel and Kevin Bacon just call out of nowhere. And he's like, yo, dude, I got this part.
Yeah.
And then, I had to screen test. I screen tested
What was
a
that
lot.
like?
It was, the good part about screen testing now is that you don't have to like go in. You can like just do, from home and stuff. So I was able to I did probably a lot of takes.
Yeah.
To get my part right.
A lot of takes.
Yeah, it was a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
It's cool. Yeah, we film in Bulgaria in August, and we're going away for about 4 months, and it's one of the leads. So I'm excited. Yeah, it's pretty big time.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
So, I'll still be talking to you. I don't know if I'll be able to do podcasts again.
Yeah, you're going to be way out of my league.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It's up here. We have it pulled
cool.
up.
Yep.
Okay,
there it is.
Deadline, Denzel Washington, Kevin Bacon, and Pauly Shore set to star in the new 20th Century Fox thriller Get Out of Our Way, set to be released summer 2026. Warner Brothers. Do we have anything else online about this?
There's probably spread. I mean, it's probably everywhere over the internet because once Deadline plays it, then it goes kind of like to Hollywood Reporter, and then it goes to TMZ, and then it fits everywhere. And then having lunch with Denzel and stuff, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
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 We're looking it up right now.
Okay. What's your producer's name?
Josh.
Josh. Oh yeah, Josh. He's the smiley one.
All right, here we go.
No, this is fake.
What?
Yeah.
No, there's
fake
stuff
news?
everywhere. No. There's stuff everywhere about it.
I ain't finding it. I don't think it's
Well,
fake.
that's not on me. That's on your producer.
No, it says right here. Fake.
Well, you're probably not logged in. Are you on the internet? Do you need a dial-in?
No, I'm in the internet.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
in the internet.
So you don't see anything else but the Deadline?
Pauly,
Deadline's the only one.
So Deadline's fine. That's enough.
I think you're lying to us.
I'm not lying to anyone.
I see something for the Nutty Professor, but I'm really sure that's not it.
Well, it's out there, so I don't know what to say.
This is like that transgender thing.
What? What transgender thing?
I don't
No.
think it's out there.
Fuck this shit, dude. I'm doing a movie with Denzel
No,
and
you're
Kevin
not.
Bacon.
Remember when you told
Hey,
me-
listen, let me tell you something for a second. Let me fucking speak for a second, you cocksuckers.
Okay.
I don't have time for this shit. So listen, maybe it isn't happening on paper, but up here it's what? Chinese, up here it's what?
Manifesting.
Yeah, manifesting it.
Okay.
So my point is,
It's
if we
not
put
happening.
Well, no, it is happening where?
Up there.
Yes, up there.
Are you on medication?
I am.
A lot?
A lot, yeah. So what I'm doing is I saw my therapist, and I got my my book of gratitude, and I just and I'm reading Gabby Bernstein, which is a manifest.
Right.
So I'm putting it out there. So if I put it out there, then people will see it. All the comments are like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy for you," blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and then the Warner Brothers will see the comments and they'll be like, fuck, maybe we should put him in a movie
Yeah.
with Kevin Bacon and Denzel. So I'm in a movie up what?
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, up here.
Up there.
Up there.
Okay.
And then we're going to have the after party at Terry's Black.
Uh-huh. Terry Black's. Close. You had it close. It was
Terry's
close.
Black's. So we're going to have the after party for the premiere. Do you want me to leave?
No, I want
Are
you
you
to
sure
stay
you guys-
forever.
No, are you sure you guys don't want me on the podcast? Because it's just the movie's up what?
It's up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies up here.
Okay.
So,
So last
Josh,
time
are you cool?
last time that you were on my podcast.
Josh, you're my friend.
Last time that you were on my podcast.
Yeah.
You told me that you like to have sex with transgender people.
Yeah. Do you guys have any alcohol? I need to have some alcohol here.
Was that true?
No.
Okay. So let me see here. Let's see here. How many?
It looks like an Italian.
Where do you live?
It looks like an Italian menu.
I wish it was an Italian menu.
Really? This
could
looks
eat-
like a beautiful place.
God.
What's that place
If
here?
I could get a baked ziti right now.
Oh my God. What's that place here, Joshua? I know you're good on the internet. Can you find the
That
place
was Tanner. I know his voice. That was Tanner talking
Okay.
to us.
See, he's manifesting that he's Tanner. So it's a whole thing. So what's the place here in beautiful Austin that is an Italian restaurant? It's really quaint and it's cute. And
Sammy's?
Yeah, Sammy's. This looks like we're at what?
Sammy's.
Sammy's!
Yeah.
Wow! Are you mad at me?
Never. You're wearing my merch.
Yeah. Well,
That's a really easy way to get on my good side.
This is good.
So where do you live now?
I thought you asked me about the transgender stuff.
I was asking, but you said it wasn't true, so we don't need to talk about it anymore.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just practicing a bit.
Oh.
So sometimes when you do podcasts, because comedians, we like to write jokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I had written this joke about having sex with a transgender woman.
Uh-huh.
And I did it on your podcast, and then everyone's like, oh my God, he's gay.
Right.
I knew he was fucking transgender, and that's just a joke. So I was just playing you guys, just like the Kevin Bacon, Denzel thing is a what?
Up here.
Yeah, it's up here.
Okay, but so tell me, did
This looks like a big clit. What do you think, bros?
so did any
First date, fuck, you stuck that shit. First date,
Pauly,
baby.
that can't come crashing down.
First date. Shut it. We don't want to see that shit anymore. No, sorry. go
So, would you have sex with a transgender person? We know you haven't, but would you?
on. I don't discriminate.
Here we go again. You're gonna get yourself in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Have-
What is that called when people talk like this? Yeah.
yeah,
What is that?
I don't
That's
know.
Francie?
trans.
No, Franz. Yeah. Yeah.
Have any transgenders come for you since they found out that you
Like transgenders?
like transgenders?
No, but I'm trying to have Jim Norton's wife hook me up with one of her transgender friends.
Okay.
Just to do like a double date. Because I asked Jim, I said, what's the deal? Like, would you ever have sex with a woman that's not transgender? And he says, it's not going to happen. I said, why is that? He goes, you know that saying, once you go black? You know what I mean? He goes, once you go trans, you don't go spams.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck is spams? He goes, I don't know, bro. It's the only thing that rhymes with trans.
Okay.
So it was like his go-to. So like he's basically saying, like the meat down there is better than just just a normal female meat.
Got it. But what we're taking away from this is that you're not in a movie
Correct.
coming out with
No, I am up here.
up there,
Yeah.
and that you haven't actually had sex with transgender.
Correct.
And where do you live?
I live in the back in this place right here in the corner. No, because I'm always traveling and stuff, and I'm thinking of different things. I like to live in different places.
Well, I heard that you had moved to Austin. Was that true?
Yes,
Oh, okay. So what'd you do
Yeah.
with your place in Vegas?
I still have that too.
What'd you do with your place in LA?
Still have that too.
Wow, you're
But-
balling.
No. It's not houses. I don't big houses. It's small little apartments.
Oh.
So and then and the way I get free, I don't want to say free rent, but the way I get good rent is I do social media for the buildings
Oh, do you really?
that I live in. Like, hey, I'm at the blah, blah, blah. If you ever want to get an apartment, go to the blah, blah, blah. And that kind of offsets my expenses.
But isn't that scary? People are gonna go and try to live there to run into you. What if you got a stalker?
Or a transgender stalker.
Whoa.
Well, or Denzel, who turned transgender and then is
wanted
with
to
Kevin Bacon. 6 degrees. Mama. So, no, I like living in 3 different places because my heart is in 3 different places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is your
Yaw,
heart gonna?
yaw,
Yaw.
yaw.
Is your heart gonna be in a 4th place?
Maybe New York.
I knew you were
I
gonna say
like
that.
New
So
York.
predictable.
I like New York.
Okay.
But yeah, I love Austin because of Joe and Tony, their family. And I love the mothership. And then I like Vegas because of the Wise Guys, which is a comedy club down there. And my dad lived there before he passed. And I love the history of Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And then the LA is where I was born and raised. So I like to bop around. Also, like, people get sick of me. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. What the fuck did you say it like that? No. People get sick of me. Like, I feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of an acquired taste.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, I'll be in the green room with Joe and Tony and all those guys up there. And after a week or two, I feel like they're like going, fuck, when's this guy going to go?
Yeah.
And when I feel that, I just book Southwest. And me and my dog Buster, we just fly out to Vegas.
Yeah.
And then I land in Vegas and everyone's like, dude, where you been? They what? They miss me.
Right.
And then when I'm hanging out in Vegas, I'll be at Allegro at the Wynn for a while. And then people will see me and they're like, fuck, when's he going to go? And then like, boom, Southwest to Burbank.
Dang.
Yeah,
You
and
got
then
a
people
good system here.
and then people in LA are like, "Bro, where you been?" And everyone misses me.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel more wanted. And then I also get sick of people too.
As the temps start rising, I feel that familiar urge to refresh my closet, but I'm not wasting my money on pieces that I'll only wear once or for just one season. Quince changes that. Their clothes are timeless, lightweight, and far more elevated than anything else at this price. It finally feels like my wardrobe matches my standards, like 100% European linen shorts and dresses from $30. Luxe swimwear, Italian leather platform sandals, and so much more. But the best part? Everything with Quince is half the cost of similar brands. By working directly with top artisans and cutting out the middleman, Quince gives you luxury without the markup. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. I personally love their linen line. They have so many clothes that are just perfect for summer. Give your summer closet an upgrade with Quince. Go to quince.com/date for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/date to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/date.
When we needed a new family car, I wasn't just shopping. I was stress testing every choice. Is it safe? Is it reliable? Is this actually a good price? I didn't want surprises, just something solid. That's why I went with Car Gurus. Ever feel like car shopping is designed to make you second guess yourself? With Car Gurus, I didn't have to guess. I could see unbiased deal ratings, read real reviews, and even set price alerts when a vehicle I was watching dropped. Car Gurus gives you the control to shop how you want to shop with all the tools, data, and filters I needed to feel good about what we were bringing home. And with the most inventory of new and used cars in the US, you can actually compare, not compromise. It's no wonder SimilarWeb estimated traffic data shows Car Gurus is the #1 most visited car shopping site. Buy or sell your next car today with Car Gurus at cargurus.com. Go to cargurus.com to make sure your big deal is the best deal. That's cargurus.com. cargurus.com.
So it's a win-win.
It sounds like your schedule is hard to date.
I don't know. I think so.
Are you dating anybody?
Of course.
How many people are you dating?
Fuck, every town I got 17 people in each. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. What does dating mean? Does
Like
mean
someone that you're seeing for more, like on a relative, you text
yes.
regularly.
Well, I text with you and we're not dating.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're
so
on our second date, though.
Yeah. I text with a lot of people because I meet a lot of people and I'm friends with a lot of people. But I'm not, doing this with a lot of
Are
people.
you romantically interested in anybody?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate?
No. That's not happening.
Well, you told
No,
me
I
last
get-
time.
Lauren,
Wait, no, Pauly. Last time you told me that it was important for girls to be juicy. Is that still important?
No. That was me speaking about the trans thing.
Oh.
And that's not. No, I like to be dried up.
Dried up.
Better. Yeah, better. No, you know what's one of the things, like, all serious, and I joke around a lot, and part of the reasons why I joke around is a lot because I don't want to get close. You know what I mean? It's like a defense mechanism.
You're afraid to get hurt.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to mention any friends, but I have a friend of mine that's really close to someone, and they're always kind of like, there's this, it's not like, I don't want to say I don't know your relationship, but I assume it's pretty awesome. Like you guys, you know what I mean? Honey, I'm home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. With this, it's like, I don't want to get in a situation where I'm living with someone and then like, I'm like, fuck, I wish this person wasn't here.
Oh, yeah, that would be terrible.
Yeah,
But
'cause
you don't
that
have to
happens a
stay in a
lot.
relationship that makes you feel like that. When was the last time you had a serious girlfriend?
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while.
Like a
Probably
year?
7 years ago.
7 years.
Yeah.
Do you think that you will be in another serious relationship again?
I don't know. I do want a kid though.
Do you?
I do.
Well, then,
Yeah.
does it matter to you to be in a serious relationship, or are you just more, do you just want to be a dad?
I want to be a dad.
You could adopt.
I can't adopt, but I want to have my own child,
Okay.
like a little version of me.
So where do you go to meet people?
I don't think there's a particular place. I think you just meet people.
Okay.
It's not like I go to the blah 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 clubhouse and that's where, you know what I mean? You can meet people. I meet some people in the Comedy Store, just hanging out at the front bar there, just like in front. You'll meet people. I haven't really met anyone here in Austin.
Have you been here long enough, though? Because
Mm.
I feel like you're never really in Austin for very long.
Yeah, I kind of go from my place to the mothership back to my place.
Yeah.
And you're walking down 6th Street. And that's not a real place to meet,
No.
women. Yeah.
Tanner,
that's-
is that a good place to meet women?
At the mothership?
On 6th Street.
Oh no, there's a bunch of whores there.
Yeah. So there's a lot of ratchet babes down there.
Could be a good
Yeah,
time.
could be a thing. But it's back to having a child. So I think it's got to be with someone. Elon Musk said it. I overheard him say it one time. He says the most important decision of your life is who you have a child with.
Oh, yeah?
So I think that's what I heard from him, and it stuck with me. And I do think it's true because at the end of the day, I am getting older. You know what I mean? And you don't want to do it you don't want to do it so late because that's not cool. And so, but the relationship with a female, you don't know where that's going to go. She might get bored. I might get bored. There might be something that a relationship sometimes take a long time, but having a child with someone that's really cool, that isn't going to cause like any, bad energy. Because you definitely, you hear stories also, from friends that you don't want to create a bad energy in front of the kid.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
just want to have someone, I would like to do it with someone that is, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's soul. Like, yo, bro, like, go do your thing. You're a comic. You're fucked up. Go do your thing, And it's not like I'm out humping, because I'm not. I know it seems like it, but I'm not. I actually like not getting laid.
Oh, really?
Yes, I like not getting laid.
How long has it been since you've been laid?
It's been probably a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, when you're younger, it's more of an important thing. Like, I have younger friends, like in their 20s, they're always like, yo, I got to get laid. But then again, my brother, Scott, always loved to get laid. And he's like 71. So, like, I'm cool not getting laid because when you get older, it takes a longer time for, semen to build in your balls. Right? Do you want to Google that and see if that's true? Wow, that's a long silence right there. He's like, no. But when you're young, you can have sex 3 or 4 times in one night. When you get older, it takes like 4 or 5 days to get a nice, to get semen rebuilt back in your balls.
The production of semen, known as spermatogenesis, takes approximately 74 days.
Okay, that's not, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, that's just kind of like the area. No, that's just kind of like, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you get older, you don't want to party as much.
Right.
You want to stay in as much. Like, I'd rather not go to a club. I'd rather just watch TV and relax and hang out with my dog.
What kind of dog do you have?
I think he's actually, it's interesting. My friend Greg told me that he doesn't think he's a dog. He thinks he's a hyena. Yeah. So then I took a picture of my dog and I Googled a hyena and I'm like, fuck, I think I have a hyena, which means I'm like the Lion King. Or no, not the Lion King. What's that guy's name?
Mufasa?
No, what's the guy's name?
Scar.
The what?
Scar.
Uncle Scar.
No, the guy in Oklahoma that had the lions.
Talking about Tiger King?
Yeah, the Tiger King.
Okay, very different from Lion King.
Okay, yeah.
We went cartoon, And you went
Yeah.
Tiger King. You know
Yeah.
he's in prison.
Yeah. So because he trained lions, so I think I'm training a hyena.
Tigers.
Tigers,
Tiger
yeah, yeah.
King.
Yeah. So I think he's a hyena.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's a dog.
That's what your dog looks like? Mm-hmm. God.
Oh no, can you Google wolf?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Maybe he's he looks more like, I think he's a wolf.
You have a husky?
Yeah. He's husky.
Okay.
He makes a lot of noises. Yeah, so his name's Buster, and he's my loving, my love, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. He's great. Yeah, he's he follows me around everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, he wants to roll with me, you know what I mean?
That is common.
Yeah, follows me around. Well, because he knows without me I die. Or, excuse me, I fucked that up. We got to fix this joke. This is a good joke. You got to roll it? So take two. So,
We're ready.
because he knows without me, he dies.
Right.
Because he can't open shit because he's got a paw.
Right.
And he can't call anyone because he can't pick up. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's left wanting.
Yeah, wanting me next to him.
Have you ever gotten a girl pregnant?
Well, probably, but they haven't told me that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
But-
you might have a kid out there.
I might have a kid. But I think a lot of times, like, if a girl gets pregnant, they, they have what's it called, an abortion, right?
I mean, if they don't tell you that you
Yeah.
have a kid, they probably went and
Yeah,
got
I
an
probably
abortion.
probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I assume they would tell me, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. Yeah, they would tell me.
So what is the difference between...
Where's your wedding ring?
I don't have one.
Why?
He never proposed.
Huh. Well, this is new information. Wow.
I know, but I'm married.
How's that? Is this like a Gene Simmons thing?
No.
I thought I was fucked up. Your relationships were fucked up than mine. Right?
No, we went to the courthouse.
Right?
You guys had to bring that up for real. It's perfectly acceptable to be married and not wear a wedding ring. It's acceptable for some. It's unacceptable to me.
Yeah.
You know, why is it not arrived yet? No, he's never proposed though. I did this thing called an ultimatum.
I've heard that before.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so I was like, a week before I gave birth, I was like, hey, look, here's the deal.
Right.
Either we get married and this child can have your last name, or we don't,
Right.
and it has my last name. And he didn't like that. So we went to the courthouse that day and got married.
So you got married, but you don't have a ring?
No, and he still hasn't even proposed. He never did the one knee
So what's the last name of your child?
black.
Oh, motherfucking black. Shit.
Black.
Motherfucking black. Motherfucking Terry. Motherfucking black.
Yeah.
You know who scares me is Jason. You know Jason? Oh my God.
I
he's
do know
scary.
Jason. He's so scary.
Yeah, right?
Jason is the pit guy at Terry Black's.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's hardcore.
Yeah, he's scary, bro. He texts me weird memes of myself once in a while.
Does he really?
I'm like, yeah, he'll like send me like a weasel to me, and I'm like, whoa, bro, like at weird hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love him, but he's a little, right?
Yeah.
He's cool. He's my friend. Hi, you're my friend.
So, Pauly,
Yeah.
what is the difference between Cialis and Viagra?
Oh, Cialis and Viagra?
Cialis. I thought it was Cialis. I don't know. I don't
Cialis.
use
These
it.
are erectile dysfunction pills, right?
Or wait, isn't there another one? There's the Blue Chew one now.
Oh, yeah, the Blue Chew. Yeah, there's Blue Chew. There's
Blue Chew, Cialis, and Viagra. Which one's your favorite?
well, there's a new one coming out for the women. Yeah, and it gets you guys moist. You didn't hear about this?
No, what's it called?
It's called Niagara.
Oh, I thought I thought it was called Shake Shack.
Yeah, exactly. Shake Shack. No, I don't know. I just think that at the end of the day, it's about making sure your partner is having a good time. And I think if you can add some extra blood to your cock, You know what I mean? And make it a little thicker and harder for her. It makes her ears, get excited and her eyes roll back in her head like Linda Blair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes when my friend has sex with girls, he says.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he says that his penis is so exciting for the women that when they're doing it, her eyes go back and her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know. That's because he uses the pills.
When I was younger, I dreamed big, like many of us do. But as I got older, those dreams shifted from wild ideas to something more real. Turning my skills and passions into a business. Starting this podcast and launching our merch felt exciting, but also overwhelming. I worried, what if I can't build a website? What if I don't know how to find customers? Those doubts are totally normal. That's why I love Shopify. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide, including big names like Mattel and Gymshark, but also brands just getting started, like ours. We actually use Shopify to run our own merch store, and it makes everything so much easier. They have beautiful, ready-to-go website templates, so you don't have to be a design expert. Need help with product photos, descriptions, or discounts? Shopify's AI tools cover that. Want to grow your audience? Shopify makes email and social media campaigns simple. And if you get stuck, their award-winning 24/7 support is always there. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/date. That's shopify.com/date. Have you ever done like psychedelic mushrooms?
Yeah.
Do you like them?
As long as it's not too much. Mushrooms are one of those things that I assume they're like gummies.
Yeah.
Where you just don't want to freak out too much.
Yeah.
But I did do them. I went and saw the Dead and Company over at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Remember I told you I also have a place in Vegas.
Right.
Little studio apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I do videos for them to promote their, you know what I mean?
Man, you're just like this regular social media marketing guy.
Yeah, I'm a marketing guy. So I went and did the mushrooms there. That was fun.
I bet that would be fun, especially at the Sphere.
Have you been there yet?
I have been to the Sphere, and I saw the Earth thing. Oh, it was terrible. It was awful. It was a terrible story. Makes you feel bad for living on this Earth.
I didn't see the Earth thing.
Man, it was like reverse psychology. It like starts out being like this beautiful Earth, and then it unwinds, and it talks about like how much toxins and destruction humans have done to the earth, and like it made me feel really bad leaving there. I was like, should I be alive? Like I'm destroying the earth by chewing gum. It was weird.
And so it's just like a movie thing?
It was a movie. It was
wow.
And it was called Earth. I mean, visually it was fantastic, but it was a wonderful way to get into someone's subconscious and make them feel like shit.
So it's kind of like watching the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you watch the news, you don't feel better.
Yeah.
It's always like Debbie Downer, the news. There's
Of
not,
course.
and the thing that's fucked up about it is like, they show so much video and footage like overseas of people dying, and like it's a nightmare and it's terrible, but they don't show footage of like people having a good time.
Yeah, because no one likes good news.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know what is going on in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really typically
So,
watch it either.
All right.
Do you like to go to sporting events with girls?
I have, but I don't. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I mostly watch the games and stuff, by myself or with my friends.
Yeah.
I love basketball. I got it from my father. My father loved basketball.
I like sitting courtside.
Oh wow, I bet you do. Yeah, you look like a courtside babe. Right?
You know why I like sitting courtside though? Because it feels like being in a movie. And basketball players really are like giants.
Yeah.
So when you're sitting and you're that close to them, and I mean, it feels like you're in another world. So I'm more like the visual. I really don't give a shit about the fact that I'm like front row for the glam of it.
Yeah, but you just like the vibe.
I like the vibe.
Yeah,
I like how big they are, and it's fast.
Yeah.
I could never imagine moving that fast in my life.
Yeah. I'd like to go. I like to do more. I'd like to go to more sports things. I like to do more things that I wasn't doing before. So this year it's like I'm not really touring a lot. You know what I mean? Like usually I would always be like, oh, I'm going to go to Ohio or Detroit or, or Indiana. I would always kind of be on the road. But this summer I'm kind of taking the summer off. You know what I mean?
You
to
deserve
kind of
that.
pat myself on the back and just be like, yo, chill out. You know what I mean? Like go and see the world, go and see things. So maybe going to a sporting event, with some transgender woman maybe going to a sporting event would be fun,
Yeah.
and do stuff that, like, I'm going to Jamaica soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for like 6 days. Yeah.
What inspired you to go to Jamaica?
My travel agent. I've been with my travel agent for a long time, and she knows what I like. So, she knows I like the boutique, small hotel right on the water, not really expensive, but more like funky and not bougie, and more like just zen.
Yeah.
So she found me a place, and I wasn't planning on going to Jamaica, but she said you'd really love this place, and I know you, so I'm excited.
That's
so
cool.
I'm going. Yeah, from here I'm going to do some shows at the Mothership, and then I'm going to go see my friend Chris Lee, who's having his 60th birthday in Miami. I'm going to support him, go down there, and then go from there to Jamaica for like 6 days, and just enjoy breathing. When you
Yeah.
get older, I was talking to Christine about it. You just get older and just like you start to say, hey, you know what? We're all not here forever. You're what, 30? How old are you?
I love you for saying
Yeah,
that.
but how old are you?
37.
Yeah, so you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
But you're still super young. But my point is, it's fucking weird because people die just randomly, just like out of nowhere. We all have friends that get a cancer or this or that. And I was talking to Christine about it, and it's like, you gotta start also, I don't know, just kind of enjoying yourself, and it's not all about work all the time, and I haven't never done that, so I'm
Yeah.
excited.
That'll be nice. And maybe you'll meet someone on vacation when you can actually be somewhere besides where you're performing and where you live.
Yeah, I could meet someone over there. That could be true.
Yeah.
You never know about that, so.
Where would you take a girl on a first date?
I love sushi, and most girls love sushi, so that's always a fun place.
Yeah.
Sushi and sake. I love sake. That's really good. And what else? Coffee is always simple. You know what I mean? It's casual. Or the dog park.
Oh, yeah.
You can go to the dog park. Sometimes that's really cool. I think, when you go on a first date, everyone's kind of like dressed up and kind of putting on some sort of, impression and stuff like that. And I think if you could go in a place where it's not like that, I think it's more casual and it's more like spontaneous, or a hike or something, or just be spontaneous.
What's the first thing that attracts you to a girl? Or transgender, whichever one.
I'm not transgender. We were just kidding. Remember, it was just a joke. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
girls.
Them laughing at my stuff. I think that's the most important, because after the sex and after the looks and after, what do you do for a living? You're just two people like this, you're either laughing or you're not. Like, we'll never date because you don't laugh at any of my stuff. So. No, but you know what I'm saying? I think that's the most important.
So is it important for you to think that a girl's funny?
I think more that she just smiles and that she's authentic. She doesn't have to be funny.
Yeah.
I think smiling is like the most important thing.
Do you like it when a girl can cook?
Oh, yeah. That's
What-
good. But I can cook too.
Yeah.
So we cook together. Yeah.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
So would a good date night be like at home?
I think after you get to know each other. Yeah. But I don't think a first date, baby. I don't think it's good to do it on a cooking thing right at the first.
Yeah.
I think after a while.
Yeah. I've actually ruined some nice dates by trying to do something at home and cook. It was a
It's
little
a little awkward.
It was a little too much.
Yeah, a little too much.
Yeah, I think that you should wait for a little bit
Yeah.
before doing something like that,
Yeah.
because I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, I'm going to show off a little bit. I'm going to make a really nice meal. I'm going to have my house clean.
Some ziti
I'm gonna
from
show,
Sammy's.
Yeah, I'm going to show that I'm
Yeah.
like a domestic girl, that I'm like looking for a serious relationship. Because that's kind of what that vibe is, right? It's like, you know, we don't need to go out and party. But I think when you're dating someone in the beginning, you should get out and you should go be out in the world and like see how people live in the world. So I've ruined some dates by doing that.
Yeah. People have to see how people live in the world.
You do. You don't think so?
No, yeah. No, I know. You got to just go out and see.
Like,
Also,
I want
taking
to know if people are going to cross the street when the red hand is up. That's a giant red flag for me. I will not cross the street unless there's like the little white guy.
telling you to come across the street, right?
Yeah.
What is it called? The tracking guard? The tracking guard, right?
I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just don't want to get hit by a car. Getting hit by a car is like a huge fear of mine. So if I'm with a guy on a date and he's like, come on, and like tries to grab my
No.
hand and get me killed out in the
Yeah.
middle of the street because he can't wait 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not good.
no. So you need to go
Yeah.
out and see how people live in the world.
Also, I think it's important, like if you go grocery shopping with the person, after you put the groceries in your car, they take the cart and they bring it back to where they found it,
See, now,
as opposed to just pushing it right over there.
yeah, you're speaking my language.
Yeah. Just things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also opening the door for people and saying thank you. Mm-hmm. You know, saying thank you is important. Yeah.
Also, whenever like you get picked up or you go to pick someone up, and if you get coffee or something like that and you're driving, sometimes going for drives are nice. Does that person leave their empty cup in the car when they get out? Do they just like leave it in your car, or do they take it with them and throw it away?
Yeah, you got to throw it away.
You got to throw it away.
Yeah, you got to throw it away.
But I can't tell
Also-
you how many times people have left crap in my car, and that just bothers me.
Yeah, well, they're not with you anymore. You got your man now.
Yeah.
You're
Make barbecue.
Yeah, your barbecue. So, I don't know. I think the most important thing is the smile and listening to each other and laughing with each other. Mm-hmm. Because if you're trying to like pull, you know. Also, I don't like women that talk so much. I mean, not obviously you have to talk. We're in a podcast now, but when you're sometimes silence is better.
Yeah.
You know, and after a show, like I don't want to talk. You know, so like if a girlfriend is there to see me, like, you know, come back and we're sitting, just I don't like to talk. She doesn't know that, but I tell her, like, I don't want to talk. I just spoke for an hour and I need to just relax.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
you want to make sure that you're with someone that you can just be around.
I think it's important. I think the most important thing about a relationship is not speaking, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Just that silence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when you're having dinner, like how many conversations can you have with someone? Sometimes you just love to be with that person.
Yeah.
Because they're there with you and there's a feeling in the air that you're stoked to have your homie and your best friend there. And I think that's important. But to always have to strike up conversations is kind of, I don't know.
I think that's why it's important that you date someone that has something going on that you're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes they don't have enough going on. And like, I'm sure for you, this is a thing where you're always traveling, you're on stage, you're popular, you're in a movie with Denzel.
No, that was fake. Remember
yeah.
we talked, it was,
And then it's like, if this girl doesn't have anything really going on.
That's why the smile is important and the sense of humor is important, because not everyone has, you know, something, you know what I mean? And you might not be interested in.
But even hobbies are fine.
Yeah.
Some people just don't even have hobbies.
Mm.
Sometimes people just like to smoke weed and drink and
Play
like
video games.
Yeah, and they're just like
I
real
was talking to
cash.
Montgomery today, William Montgomery. I'm going to see him later. And he said he was at the gym. He said he was going crazy, just always on his video games. I'm like, yeah, dude, you got to like do something else. 'Cause-
Stream.
Yeah.
If you're going to play video games, get on Twitch
Mm-hmm.
and start streaming and have some personality And
Yeah.
like funny stuff can happen on Twitch.
Yeah.
There's some fun things that you can talk about with that. But if you're just like chilling and playing video games and you're not even trying to stream,
Yeah. Yeah, you lose your brain cells.
I'm like,
But
what are you playing?
Also, another place that I like to go with a girlfriend would be like a bathhouse.
yeah.
Like a Korean bathhouse or the Russian bathhouse, because it's a healthy place. You go into the cold plunge and you go into the different steam rooms in the cold, and it's all about making feeling good. And I like to give that to someone.
Yeah.
And getting a massage is important. All that stuff is good.
And
yeah.
you get to see someone's body.
Yes, you get to see their body. Yes.
It's
of
like
course.
a great way to get someone in a swimsuit.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You can get him in a swimsuit.
My first date with my guy was paddleboarding.
Oh, cool.
So
So he saw you in a
Saw me in a swimsuit.
Cool, awesome. So how is the baby going and everything? Right, I see photos. And
yeah, he's doing
it's
great.
cool.
He's 3 months old.
Right.
He was born on the
I heard
7th,
his
so
name's Brisket. Is that his name, Brisket?
He smells like brisket.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So it's 3 months.
3 months.
Because I saw the pictures of you. Were you losing your baby weight and all that stuff?
I'm working on it.
Yeah. How's that going?
Good. I'm like 2 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight.
Wow.
So 2 more, but I'm wearing Spanx, and I think that most of it is my boobs. So
I'm not looking. Go on.
it's like much heavier
Yeah.
up top. So
Why is that?
because they make milk,
Oh, got it.
they get it like enlarged.
Is it like soy?
No, it's probably full fat.
Not like oat?
I'm probably producing high fructose corn
Oh,
syrup.
God.
Because my baby's so chunky. I mean, he's just eating straight ice cream.
So do you breastfeed and... So you're ice cream?
I just think that's what I'm churning.
You're churning ice cream out.
Fucking gross, dude.
Really?
Yeah. It's not fat free.
Right.
No.
So do you breastfeed in public?
No.
Because have you seen that before?
Yes.
It's mostly hippie babes.
Yeah.
They'll just take their boob out and the kids over here and they're like on their phone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I take a bottle. I will pump milk, and then I've got like a canister that one keeps it cold and one warms it up, and I have a bottle, and I'll feed him a bottle in public. But it's all my own milk, so I'm pumping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it like milking a cow where you can kind of like do
Yeah.
that, really?
In fact, one of my favorite things to do is squirt him in the face when he falls asleep.
Okay.
So he'll fall asleep while he's eating, and I'll squeeze my boob and it'll go shh, and I think it's really funny
Oh,
to
wow.
spray him in the face with some milk because he
Okay.
goes.
He likes it or he doesn't like it?
No, of
Yeah.
course he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, whatever, don't fall asleep. I'm working here.
Right.
Would you fall asleep eating dinner?
No.
No.
No,
You gotta teach him early. You can't do
Yes.
that.
No, you can't. You
Can't do that.
No.
So I'm teaching him young. Wake the fuck up, dude. Anyway, where can people find you? Besides Vegas and Los Angeles
And Austin.
And Austin.
I don't know. Those are the places. That's
Okay.
kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to breathe, and just kind of experience my day, and that's where I'll be,
Okay.
Does that
but
make
you're on
sense?
Instagram.
Yeah, all my social media stuff is out there. We got the Pauly Shore diagram. It's out there, and then we got the all this stuff: the Instagram, the Facebook, the TikTok, the Twitter, and it's all there. So
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you for coming on.
yeah. Thank you for having me. And
Is there anything else that you want to say?
Oh yeah, I have a new podcast that I've been putting. It's actually
Oh
not.
my God.
It's not an old podcast. It's a new podcast. It's called Random Rants, and I'm bringing it back. It's an old podcast that I did that I'm bringing it back.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how true that is.
It's all true.
That's true?
Yeah.
Random rants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Later, dudes.
Thank you
Peace
guys
out.
so much for watching another episode of First Date.
No squirting on me. No squirting on me, please. No squirting.
It's like an Austin Powers movie.
Yeah,
Instead
yeah,
of like shooting
exactly.
bullets, I'm just spraying milk. See you guys next time.
Later, dude.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another epic first date. My guest today is back for his second date. You can catch him on Patreon or on tour at Ellis Mate. Give it up for Jason Ellis.
Yeah,
I'm so glad to have you back.
it's great to be back. I'm very excited to talk to you. You had a human come out of your vagina since the last time I saw you.
No, he did not come out of my vagina.
Well, same difference, neither region.
It's
I've seen both. I've made both. First one came out like gutted like a shark,
yeah.
and I thought my wife at the time was dying. I was very concerned for her safety because I never seen
That.
the baby came out and I was like, it's my baby. And then I was like, oh, that is a huge hole.
Huge hole.
Is she okay?
Yikes.
And they were like, calm down. And I'm like, I will not calm down. And then, yeah, the second one, because I make huge babies. Yeah, pretty cool. That's what
How much do they weigh?
10-pound babies.
Each?
I was 11. I'm a beast. They had 90.
You were 11 pounds?
Yeah, my mom used to, when she was mad at me, she would pull her top up and show me her stomach. This is what you did. And I remember because it was like, I was like, oh, because I thought it looked like a shark attacked her.
Wow.
Yeah, I destroyed her. The doctor said I was a lazy baby. 11 pounds, 90% head size or whatever it is.
Were you breastfed? Do you know?
Yeah, I suck titties for sure. What?
I didn't know if you had, if you knew if you were formula
Still do.
fed or
Yeah,
breastfed.
never stopped.
I was
Nah,
formula fed.
formula fed.
Yeah.
You seem pretty like stocky for a formula.
I'm stocky?
Oh, can't. Oh, God. Don't reverse woman me. I'm not going to go for it, all right? I've had 3 divorces. I've been down this road. You're hot. Shut up.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
You know who else is hot? Your girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that.
She's super pretty.
Yeah, she's young, and I'm not rich, so people think that I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. People are like,
Whenever
oh,
you
she's-
walked in, I was like, Jason. And then she like popped out from the side and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
How'd you get that? Her. Not
well-
that. Her. I'm sorry. How'd you get that piece of ass?
She slid into my DMs after a comedy show.
My God.
right?
You must have been really funny.
That's how funny I am these days. Yeah, I've really flipped it.
Wow.
And I'm sober, and she's sober. So that's kind of, because I can't go out with somebody that isn't. So that
Really? Is it hard?
I tried. Yeah, I really tried.
Yeah.
I've done everything like really badly, like so many times, because that's how I learn, the
Yeah.
hard way. And I've done everything so bad, and I've tried everything. I've tried everything. So I really know. I didn't have to read it. I know that I cannot go out with you if you're not sober and kind of in the program. It's kind of like, because everyone has all kinds of addictions. It doesn't have to be drugs and alcohol. It can be food, can be social media, can be like talking to people, buying stuff. Like if you run, I'm not mad at you. I'm just not interested in hanging out with you.
Yeah. Do you have any addictions whatsoever?
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
tattoos.
Yeah, but that's diet. I don't have any room left. I got like 3 spots left, and then it's 1 tattoo. Yeah, but so I don't really have time for that anymore. I'm more like fitness, comedy, my horse. That's really I'm in 2 relationships. I got a girlfriend and I got a horse. I don't really care about anybody else. I
Okay.
don't have time for any of this other shit. Everybody's full of shit. I love my horse. That's all I do is hang out with my horse. I talk to him all day. He talks to me. And my girlfriend and I are best friends. And we don't fight. She calms me down. I never dated anybody. I'm 53. I never dated anybody ever in my life that calmed me.
How does she calm you down?
because she doesn't freak out about stuff. Like if something happens, she's like, we'll figure it out. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that could work. And it's just her presence. There's no real alarms going off ever. It's like a crazy, I swear, sometimes when I think about it, it makes me emotional, like in a happy way. Because it's just like all my life I've had like, it's been tough. You know, I've always struggled and had like violence and aggression and tempers and drama and trauma and all this stuff. And now it's just like, do you want to eat? You know, and it's like, yep. Like, did you know this fell apart? And it's like, we'll fix it. You know, and it's like, oh yeah, we could. Okay. And
How
now
long
it's
have y'all been together?
only like 6 months.
Hey, that's not nothing.
Yeah, she moved in. I ain't playing.
No games.
I'm in. That's it. I know. It's in my soul.
Where do y'all live?
We live in Encino.
California.
Yeah, in the valley.
Okay.
Yeah. I live 20 minutes from my horse and 20 minutes from the Comedy Store. I'm right in the middle of where I want to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where does your horse live?
It's not entirely my horse because I don't have any money, so it's my rich friend's horse. But I hang out with the horse more than her because she's a bigger, more successful comedian. You might have heard of her. Her name's Whitney Cummings.
I was gonna say, I'm like, this is really leaning towards Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, so she has been such a big help. She's such a good friend to me. And when I had a girlfriend last year who got me into horses, so I'm very grateful for meeting her too. But when we broke up, I was no longer allowed to see that horse. And I told Whitney, and Whitney was like, come meet my horse. And I was like, okay. And then me and him just hit it off. And she was like, you guys are friends. Like, you can come see him whenever you want. And I lost a friend recently. Like, my best friend passed away. So I just started going there every day. And she was like, you can sleep there if you want. And I was like, really? And then I don't read. I started reading books about horses and learning stuff.
So you're really falling in love with horses.
Yeah. Yeah, I hang out there. It's like if I'm on the road, I can't go. But when I'm home, I just go see him every morning.
Yeah.
And hang out with him. Ride him bareback.
Really?
Yeah. I
Oh,
make him.
that's
He does
cute.
horse wheelies for me. And burnouts.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like a car.
Is he like a car friend? I love cars, but they don't talk. You know what I mean? They're soulless.
Yeah.
Horses are different. Horses have taught me how to treat people. Like if you suck, I know you suck before you talk. If you're trying to get something from me, I know it before you say it.
Really?
Because horses they can't talk.
You've got a good intuition then.
Because I read people like I read horses. That's why all horses are my friends. Because they know I'm okay.
Well, I've got some follow-up questions for you.
Let's follow it up.
So the last time you were on my show,
Yeah, I got brain damage, so I don't remember what happened.
how'd you get brain damage?
I got punched in the head and kicked in the head, and I crashed my cars a lot. Where I race cars, and
Wait, when?
and fighting all my whole life. I've been knocked out.
Oh, you're saying
You
that
forgot.
you've got brain damage in general.
Yeah, like CTE or whatever it is, for sure. I mean, they got to study my brain when I die, but I mean, I'm basically a doctor. I'm a doctor when
permanent patient.
I'm a doctor when it comes to brain damage, broken bones, torn ligaments, and like fractures, dislocations, all that stuff. Because I've had so many of them. I've never been wrong. Every time I go, oh man, I tore my meniscus, and they to get an MRI, the doctor goes, you tore your meniscus. I'm like, duh. I'm a doctor, you dumbass. You know?
Because you know.
I do.
Well,
What did I say?
you said a lot, but you also brought me donuts instead of roses. And that, do you remember doing that?
I do.
You
Because
brought
that's
me.
my favorite thing.
Oh.
I love donuts. They make me so happy.
Today I had a bag. I went to the beach over the weekend and
Yeah.
I had this bag of popcorn, but it was like
You brought a bag of popcorn
hold
to the
on.
beach?
Wait. It was like muddy popcorn. It has like the chocolate and the sea salt on it.
Okay. Yeah.
What do they call that? I don't know what they call that.
Fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was in the back of my car and I forgot that it was in the back of my car. So it was like this big melted ball of goodness.
Okay. Wait, so you just stuck your muddy hand in there?
Stuck my hand in it and I started eating it. And then it was so good that I had to throw it away.
Hashtag mum life.
I was like, oh my God. It's like just like this
Yeah.
gremlin in his parking garage
Live it
shoving
up.
my mouth full of.
You deserve it.
But it reminded me when you were coming on my podcast, I was like, oh my gosh, Jason brought me donuts last time too.
See, now I feel bad
Why?
because I didn't bring you anything.
Oh, it's okay. You wooed me on the first date and now we're here.
Nice.
So we're on our second date.
Okay.
So you also said That you like gangster bitches.
Yeah, not anymore.
I was going to say, your girlfriend
Wow.
is not a gangster bitch.
Yeah, because I made all these mistakes going out with people. I was into I like ghetto chicks, tattoo. Like if you have face tattoos, too many tattoos. I'm super into it because I was into like porn people and like evil people because I liked evil. So I don't like evil anymore. I stopped. What's so funny about not liking evil anymore?
We're proud of you.
Thank you. Somebody should thank me for it because it's not good.
No, it's not
I was
good.
addicted to boner. I wanted to come on everybody all the time. Like it was super hard for me not to want to come on everybody. I was like, I never wanted to bum out anybody just in case there was a chance later on down the road that they wanted me to come on them. So I was always like taking hits from people. I was like, maybe we'll patch it up later and I'll come on you. You know, so I had to like play it safe. Now I just keep it real because I don't need anybody anymore. I need one person. I don't even jerk off anymore.
We don't need to if you have a girlfriend that looks like that.
Sometimes I jerk off. Like she was gone for like 4 days, and I went to jerk off, and I just gave up because I was like, well, "What am I doing? I don't need to do it." Because I used to like jizz on stuff to run. Because if I do stuff like that, then I'm out of my head. But I like being in my head now, so I don't run from anything, and I don't like find those people attractive. I don't want to have sex with random people anymore because I don't need to run. I don't do drugs. I don't have sex with people. I don't run. I stay in my own head. If things are bad, I just deal with it because of all the work I've put in. Which is the thing I have to say. Don't DM me anymore, everybody. Gay guys, tattooed girls, all the hoes. No offense, good for you, but I'm out. Stop doing it. Everyone's always trying to like hit on me. Oh, I like you. I'm a tattooed girl. And I'm like, ew, gross. No offense, but ew. Like, ew, tattoo girls, gay guy, trans people. I don't care what you want to do. You transphobe.
Okay, but because last time you said that you were 99% straight emotionally, sober, and that you only attract crazies.
Now, because that's the other, because I kept working. So it's like baby steps. You get to the point where you're like, okay, I definitely don't want to do any gay stuff. Ew. I know that's going to sound weird, but I don't care. I was a part of the community. I don't care what you think. You hate me. Good. But then it went to just hoes, like tattoo hoe looking girls. And I was like, that's not like you're damaged. I'm damaged, but I've fixed myself. So I'm like pretty happy and I don't need to do weird stuff in the bedroom. And I don't need to like, it doesn't have to be creepy for me anymore. I don't have to, because you do too many jizzes and then you get like bored. So you got to like do weird jizz stuff where it's like I'm having sex with somebody else, like somebody else come in here and chug me, and you over there say something weird, and somebody poke me in the butt. You know what I mean? Like there's all these things where you got to add on or give me a joint while I'm doing this. Now I don't do any of it. I just like make love, which makes me gayer than I've ever been in my entire life. I just realized.
You just made a whole full. I haven't even said anything,
So
we've gone full circle. That. Because last time we talked about letting go of the experience of butthole pleasures.
Yeah, I'm glad I did it, but I don't need to do it anymore.
Okay, so we're totally past it.
Yeah.
We're into the new girl.
Yeah, big time. And I'm monogamous and I'm very happy with it, and I don't have this urge. Like my accent, I still talk like I'm from Australia, but I'm not. And it's the same as like when I do stand up, a lot of times if there's like an overly tattooed girl in the front, I'll be like, yeah, what's up? And then I'll be like, why? Like if she does agree to it, you don't want to do it. It's just like old instincts that like see those girls.
Old
like,
instincts die hard. Guys, you've probably heard of Viagra or Cialis, maybe even tried them. But if you want something beyond the usual pill, meet Rougiette Ready. Unlike others, Rougiette Ready is a next-gen prescription treatment that boosts arousal in the brain and increases blood flow. If the usual pills aren't working, Rougiette Ready could be your answer. Its 3-in-1 formula dissolves under your tongue for fast absorption, ready in about 15 minutes with effects lasting up to 36 hours. That means confidence and control when it counts. Over 150,000 men have switched. Check out their reviews on the site. Getting started is easy. Rougiette connects you with a board-certified doctor online, and if prescribed, ships to your door fast. Go to rougiette.com/date and use code DATE for 15% off today. That's RUGIET.com/date. Promo code DATE. Use the code to support the show and let Rougiette know we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rougiette website for full safety information. When it comes to grocery shopping and meal planning, I struggle to eat healthy and find the time to cook. That all changed with Hungry Root. It's the easiest way to eat healthy. Hungry Root acts like your personal shopper and nutritionalist, handling weekly grocery shopping with meals tailored to your tastes and health goals. They make eating healthy easy with options like gluten-free, dairy-free, or high protein, and most recipes take 15 minutes or less. They also offer healthy groceries, smoothies, kids' snacks, ready meals, and supplements, with no artificial ingredients or hormones. With back-to-school routines, Hungry Root's quick meals and kids' snacks makes busy nights so much easier. Hungry Root is awesome because it's so easy to cook everything in one night, and it kind of makes cooking on your own without Hungry Root a little worse. You're going to love Hungry Root as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/date and use code DATE. That's hungryroot.com/date. Code DATE to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/date. Code DATE. But it sounds like you're really coming, like, from the last time that I had a date with you to now.
Yeah.
So many things have changed.
They really have. It's kind of, I don't know myself. Sometimes I'm like, that's why I'm talking like this, because this is a chance to get it out there, because it really is annoying on social media. I'm very hot to certain people. I know not to everybody, but I'm sexy to a lot of people, weird people. And most of these people are very forward. And it's just like, oh, have you seen this? And I'm like, I don't want to see it. Stop showing me. I don't care about your boobs. I don't care how many tattoos you got. I don't care what thing you're into. I'm not into it. So stop. So that's kind of like, stop. Get off me.
Gingers do have souls.
And we're black. Black chicks dig me too. But stop.
Have you seen the Gingers Do Have Souls YouTube video?
Of course.
That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah, I'm very soulful. I'm like James Brown, which is, we're both black.
Okay. We're just going to skip right past that. And we're going to talk about the airport sex game. Do you still play the airport sex game?
Nah.
You don't try to find the second hottest person?
Why would I? I don't want to have sex with
All
them.
right. Well, we're breezing right through these follow-up questions.
I'm pretty happy about being at the airport. Which is also something I've never said in my life. I'm like always grateful for stuff now. It's kind of wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have two more then.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So we're not trying to find the second most fuckable person while waiting in line.
No.
You seem still like an open book.
Yeah.
Okay. You had this like I am, but I'm not, referring to being a pro skater.
Oh, I am a pro skater again. Legit.
Okay, so
I don't know what's so
yeah.
funny about that. I'm on the boonies. Booney skateboards represent. Alice is pro. I'm pro. My pro model's coming out soon.
You're serious.
Deadly serious. They need content. I need 3 videos a week. I skate all the time.
What's the hardest thing you can do on a skateboard?
Everything. I'm 53. It's very difficult. Everything I do is terrifying.
Okay.
But it's so exciting somebody's paying me to skateboard again. So it's kind of revitalized because usually if I go skate, I'm taking away time from work. And I'm like, I'm going to go have fun on my skateboard with my friends. But now I have to go because it's my job.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like comedy. But yeah, because I love comedy. I want to do stand-up all the time. But it's also my job. And it's like this, it feels good because it's like, you're a professional.
Yeah.
And now I'm a professional skateboarder. And it's fair because I'm not as good as I was. But neither is Tony Hawk. He's old. He's not that good.
He's not that good?
Not even, dude. He sucks.
Dang. amazing.
My favorite thing to say, man.
God, I love the tea.
Yeah, because people are like, man, Tony Hawk, new video game. Well, yeah, thanks for putting me in it, by the way, Tony. Appreciate that. But yeah,
He's been so nice to you, and he sucks.
he's done a lot for me. I'm just razzing him, but it's also, he's the legend of skateboarding. He made skateboarding what it is today, and no one would ever say anything bad about
What
him.
was that skateboarding movie with all the little kids? Dogtown?
Z-Boys? Or the one where they got AIDS?
I don't think they got AIDS in this one. This was
There's
like
one
the
in
Disney
San Francisco
version.
where somebody gave somebody AIDS. That was not the
It
ultimate.
was the Boys of Dogtown, right?
That's the old one. That was like before Tony's time.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Tony Elva.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Tony's like a legend, so you would never say anything bad about him.
But he
except
sucks.
He's terrible. See, it's so much fun. People are like, whoa, did you say that? Like, I don't think like, if you make this a clip, then he might see it. So you suck, dude. You're super old. You're kind of washed up.
You can't say it with a smile. He knows you're joking.
Between you and me, Tony Hawk is one of the worst skateboarders I've ever seen. He's so bad.
Between you, me, and the rest of the internet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what is the most romantic thing that you have done for your girlfriend so far?
Oh, that actually happened recently, and she reminded me of it today. I was on the road last week in Providence, Rhode Island, and I was walking down the street, and I found some hippie incense place, and they had all these little rocks and little like beads and stuff, and I collected a bunch of beads and got the fishing wire thing and all the little names, and I made a bracelet because she calls me Zaddy. Because Zaddy, I didn't know this, but Zaddy is like an older guy that's like
A daddy.
yeah. So I'm a Zaddy. So I put Jason and Zaddy in it, and with all these little jewels and little stones. Oh, we love it. It's very romantic. I spent hours putting this thing together. I'd never made jewelry before. And when I gave it to her, she was like, who made this? I was like, I made it. And she couldn't believe it. And she said it's the nicest thing any man has ever done for her.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Zaddy vibes.
Zaddy in the house. Huh? Yeah.
Do you guys, does she travel around with you? What does she do?
She's a fit model.
I can tell. That's obvious.
And we're going to Utah. She might sell insurance for one of my friend's insurance companies.
Okay.
And so she can work from home. So
Yeah.
that's what she does right now.
So what's next? What are your big plans?
I'm just trying to be really good at comedy and, still skate. And I almost got a bare knuckle fight. Bare knuckle reached out to me and they were like, would you take a fight? And I was like, yeah, for money, like if you pay me enough money to pay off my ex-wife, I'll fight anybody. I'll fight an elephant for that fee, but I don't know if they're going to give me that kind of money.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to fight anymore, but I train like veterans every Saturday. So I teach boxing now and I do skateboard lessons for kids and stuff. And people,
Wow.
yeah, so it doesn't pay as much as like what it did when I was like a radio dickhead or whatever, but it's just more fulfilling. I just try to help people with what I have to offer, and it's fighting, skateboarding, and like sobriety and stuff like that. Like I know what not to do, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So like when people ask, I changed my podcast now where it's just called Ellis 2.0 now, where I just talk about like mental health and what it takes to get back on the other side. If you're in a hole, how to get out of it. Because I was in the dark, like really dark, and I dug myself out of it. It was really hard to do, but I did it. And now I'm kind of a person that talks about that. And a lot of people message me and ask how to do it, and I offer my advice because, like I said, I know how not to do it. And I did get myself out of a giant dark hole. Like I really was going to end it at one point, and now I've never been happier. I'm going out with somebody who's like calm and sweet and really nice, and I never dated anybody like that before because I attracted her because that's how I am now. Like I'm sweet and nice and a good person, and before it was just evil people that wanted to finger me.
That's not funny.
It's a bit sad.
It is.
But it's okay now because I'm out. I really am. I'm very.
What is like the number one biggest piece of advice that you can give about getting yourself out of a dark hole?
Oh, to not give up, because that's the thing. Like, we break, it gets so heavy that we just give up. And then we use stuff to run from the problem. And then we wake up the next day and it starts all over again. So to me, the advice is to not run, like, it's very scary. It's like I do this in my set sometimes, but I saw it somewhere where if you get dropped into a cave really deep and it's really dark to the point where you can't see your own hand in front of your face, you get scared. Like everybody would. If you can't see your hand right here, you would get scared. You start to imagine there's things out there that don't exist. And that's what it's like being like in this thing where you're running from your past, where if you smoke weed or you drink or you have sex with somebody or you eat Taco Bell, whatever it is that you do to run from stuff, you shouldn't eat that stuff, by the way.
Taco Bell?
Fat people, I can say it. There's fat people out there. Don't be so fat. And be like, oh, it's like, you're gonna call me fat? Well, you are. You can be not fat. I can be, I can be not gay. I can be not a junkie. I don't see how that's funny. You can not be it. You just got to work at it. You got to analyze, why am I doing this? Why do I do it? What makes me do it? The things that, like, when things get tough, you go, let me watch Netflix, or I'll go out, I'll have a beer. Like, you're running from it. You got to sit with it and face it and analyze it. What can I do to change it? If there's nothing I can do to change it, accept it and move on. And I feel like a lot of people might be like, they can say, I've accepted it, I've moved on. You probably haven't. You need to really sit with it, like days, nights, by yourself, not like reading a book or flicking through TikTok. You got to sit with it and like really understand why you act a certain way when you hear or find out certain things. And you make those adjustments, and you have to work on it every day. You don't go, I'm fixed, let's go out. Like, you gotta. It's every morning I wake up, I pray, I do a grateful list. Like, I do things that are positive for myself. I eat right. I take care of myself. I take care of other people. Like, my main thing is I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what can I do to help somebody today? Is there anything I can do that can make anybody's day better?
That's awesome.
But when I think about that, you think less about yourself.
Yeah.
Because I think I've always been pretty hot on myself. Like, I always thought I was pretty cool. Obviously, I am very cool, but like, relax. It's not that big of a deal.
So in your relationship that you're in now,
Yeah.
besides the fact that she can keep you calm and you guys are having like a nice, stable, solid relationship, is this the longest relationship that you've been in a while?
No, after I got divorced, I slept with porn people because those were my only friends. And then I realized they weren't my friends. No offense to them. I understand they got their own circumstances. But then I started to analyze why it is that I end up with those kinds of people. And then I started to sort of cut that part out and try to find a normal person. And I think it might have been around when I saw you, where it was the only people that like me are crazy people.
Yeah.
And I know, like, I'm using words that like trigger some people, but it's not their fault either. But I get it. Like, look at the way I look. Like, if you're into me, you're probably retarded, It kind of makes sense where you're like, yeah, maybe he'll choke me. And I'm like, ew, choke yourself. Go to the gym and learn jujitsu if you want to get choked. I'm not doing it. So I made those adjustments, and then I just was, like I said, I had to really sit with it. Like, what do I really want in my life? Like, if I don't have this girlfriend that wants to sleep with other people or do weird things, will I be happy? And I had to find out, like, is this a lie? Like, am I pretending to be somebody to make me happy? Like, just pretending to be somebody who's a nice person and likes just normal stuff, like a normal day, like enjoy a sandwich or something. And I was like, I don't feel like that I could ever be that. I've always been a guy that's like, I need fire and explosions and titties, like everybody's titties, not 2, I need 100 of them.
Yeah.
And then with time, I just became, I went on dates where I was like, I'm not going to try to sleep with them, which is also weird. When you don't try to sleep with a girl, this is how sad the world is. People would always thank me for not trying to sleep with them after dinner. And I'm like, who tries to bone you after dinner? It's one dinner. You don't know me. Why? But apparently all dudes do. So I never, and then there was a few girls that said they don't drink, and then they did drink. And then I was like, I'm sober, but I smoke weed. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe that would work. No, it doesn't work. I tried that. And then I gave up. And when I gave up, that's when I met her, which is kind of how it works. God does that to people.
So are you've let go of a lot of the freakiness. Like you're not.
All of it.
Are you freaky with her, or are you just not freaky?
I mean, this is the other thing. I used to tell everybody everything, but like what my girlfriend and I do in the bedroom.
Oh, well, don't be lame. It's not a secret. Don't let it be a secret.
I'm not what I was.
Okay.
We talk a lot, but
You're right. You are still gay.
in a different way. But yeah, I agree. But yeah, I don't.
I'm just teasing you. I'm happy for you. I think that's great. It sounds like you're really, really happy.
It's so much less stressful. Like trying to like up yourself. Like what can I do tomorrow night? Is it's like just enjoy it. It's kind of like if you're a surfer and you want to like do 540s. Like my sex life is like I just want to get barreled and hang out in the barrel and then get shot out the end. That's it, man. Oh, I ain't trying to do a bunch of tricks on the lip. Metaphorically speaking.
That's a great metaphor.
Yeah. You know what I mean, right? 'Cause that's how I surf. Skateboarding, I try to push it. Surfing, I'm like, just ride the wave. Just have fun riding the wave.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, if something happens, we do something new, cool, I'm into it. But I'm not like, what? You flip over, dude. You know what I mean? What if I put my own foot over the back of my own head? You know what I mean? Like, just stop. Because it got crazy. Like, I'm just like spinning around like spider banging. It's out of control.
Well, it sounds like you just got a lot of it out of your system.
Yeah, just in time. Because getting old, man. Like, calm down. Stop trying to do 360s on people's pussies.
Go hang out with a horse.
I think that had a lot to do with it. I really do. Like, this horse calmed me down. It like made me like I hang out with the horse. We don't talk. I just stand there next to him and like the sun's on our faces, and I just sit there. And I never could do that. I could never sit. I got to get high, or something's got to happen. I can't just sit.
How old were you when you started getting high?
Like 12.
And what age were you when you like quit all of it?
51. Wow. Yeah.
So your whole life has been heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was a professional athlete, I was doing more drugs in my prime than I ever did,
that's crazy
bad
to
move.
think about. That's like your whole life almost.
Yeah.
How did you get exposed to it when you were 12?
My parents did a lot of drugs, so it was always around me. There was like a lot of damage. A lot of people slept with me. Like I said, I've always been really attractive as a kid, as a teenager. I recalled recently on my show people that when I was 16, 17, and then 13, like there was like a bunch of women that slept with me when I was really young. And I never, at the time, it was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like old ladies are having sex with me. I'm cool. And my dad knew about some of them and he thought I was cool for it. I slept with one of the girls that he slept with. Yeah, there's no boundaries in my life. So that's why it took a long time for me to catch on where I was like, wait a minute, that's not normal.
Wow.
Yeah, I had like an episode recently on my podcast where it dawned on me right there and then while I was telling a story because I used to tell the story about I went to my mom had a naturopath and the naturopath lady said, Jason, my mom was worried about me because I was, a troubled teen or whatever. And she was like, I'll take him to this camp. It's a 3-day camp to help people with mental breakdowns and stuff like that. So I go and I'm 16 or 17, maybe not even 17 yet because I hadn't been to America yet. And it's a 3-day thing and it's like everyone there is old, like just old people. And one of the days, because they're doing like stupid therapy or I don't know what it is, people looking in the mirror, talking to themselves. I'm like, this is so stupid. And then we go to a pool for a day. And I'm like, oh, cool, a swimming pool. And it's rented out, so there's nobody else. And they go, you have to get in the pool naked. And I'm like, I don't want to get naked around a bunch of old people. And I remember walking around the pool to get in, and everybody else is already in the pool because I was scared to take my clothes off in the dressing room with everybody. And now I'm walking around the pool, dick swinging, and they're all looking at me, and I'm like, man, this is hard. I get in the pool, and the guy goes, okay, pick a partner. And I'm like, I am not picking a partner with my dick in the water. Like, I am uncomfortable. So everybody picks a partner, and there's only one guy left, and he's like 80. He's like an 80-year-old dude, like basically just like a wobbling sea turtle in the pool. And they go, okay, team up. And I'm like, oh my God, this is brutal. And they go, so you're going to cradle your partner because it's like a rebirth or something. I forgot exactly what it was for. But all I know is at one point I have an 80-year-old man in my arms and I'm swaying him back and forth in the water. I can feel his old skin touching me and shit. I was so grossed out. And then switch, and now he's cradling me. I don't even know how he held me up. And I'm like, they're like, this is like a rebirth. And I'm like, I'm dying right now. There's no rebirth in this. I am very uncomfortable. It ends, and then the naturopath lady, because this is in the 80s, so she comes up to me while I'm in the corner up against the wall, like standing there by myself, just like, can this please end? And she comes up to me and starts talking to me, and she had a real hairy beeve, so her bush was touching my wiener, and I was like, does she know her bush is touching my wiener? But I'm like, probably not, because I don't get it. And I'm like, that's weird, that's awkward. And then next day, she's like, so your mum was going to pick you up, but we live down the road from each other, so I'll drive you home. And I was like, okay, like dumbass, I don't know. She starts driving me home, and then she pulls off the freeway and has sex with me. And I'm underage, for sure. I think at the time, because I've already had sex with not several, but 3 to 4 other adults in my teens. And also when I was a little kid, people did stuff to me. So I don't understand boundaries.
This is so hardcore. Dude.
Yeah, well, look at me. Why do you think I look like this? Like I figured it out recently. I was like, well, duh, no wonder you look like a jerk off. You know what I mean? All the things you've done. But then it gets worse. I go back to the house. She drops me off. And then my mom tells me the next day, she goes, they want to see you at the naturopath place. And I'm like, why? Like, she wants to talk to you. I go in there. She's not there. It's her husband. And her husband brings me into an office, says he knows that I had sexual relations with her, and starts threatening me. And I, at the time, was like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But because I'm from where I come from, if you threaten me, we'll go. You know what I mean? Because that's how I was raised. So I picked up the phone. I was like, try it, dude. See what happens. And he was like, you don't need to go there. And I was like, like I said, dude, you threatened me. I'll fucking hit you in the face with this phone, and we can fucking sort it out. Like, I kind of snapped for a second. And then I tell my mom about the whole thing, and she goes, oh, man, she's terrible. That's it. I'll never see her again. That's the end of it. Never brought up again about anything. And
that was her reaction.
Yeah, and I told that story when I was on Sirius XM like I was cool. And then when I told it, now that I've worked on myself, I told it like 2 weeks ago. I think it's out now. And it choked me to the point where I was kind of tearing up on my own podcast because I was like, that happened. That's a thing.
That's horrible.
Right?
I'm like, that's so wild. And I'm sure that you have so many stories like that.
Yeah, and I forget them. That's like, because when things like that would happen, I would drink and do drugs and run from it and make it go away. You know, like I could make it go away like it didn't exist. And then I'd have this anger and depression that I'd walk around with where I'm like, I don't really understand. Like at one point I was a millionaire. I got everything I ever wanted. I'm like, but I'm not happy. And I don't understand why. And now I'm like, I know why. Because you never got to the bottom of that. Like you were used. Like people ran over you and abused you. And
so you're getting your life back.
I've never had my life. I've never been me. This is the first time I've been me my whole life. What I like, what I'm into, the people I hang out with. Now, that's what I am. And I've never been that.
What is your favorite part about being you?
I'm a good guy. And I know it when I look in the mirror.
That's a great feeling.
You can count on me. I'll be there, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a better father. I'm a way better boyfriend. Because that's the other thing. I hurt people I cared about. It's like you can have an excuse because of your childhood, but the fact still remains that I did hurt the people that I loved because I had all these damaged ideas.
But you
of
were
how
hurt.
Things,
It's easy to hurt other people when you're hurting.
right, but it doesn't excuse it.
It doesn't make it right.
Right. So that's why I've made all these I've apologized to everybody that I've hurt. They've all forgiven me. And now it's like up to me to like keep going at what I'm doing and like trying to give back. Like if you're in my position, I can help you get out of it, because I like that story. It's not a good story, but I'm very happy. Like I laugh all the time. I've never been happier in my whole life. So you can get out of it.
Yeah.
It's just really hard work. And that's the thing I notice when people reach out to me. I'm like, well, here's what you do. And they're like, well, the thing with that is, and I'm like, that's your problem, is when you go, well, I would, but I can't because of this one thing. And I'm like, there is no excuse. You can do it. Everybody can do it. It's just work. And I'm like, no, just you do it. You know, it's like going to the gym. Like, I don't want to go to the gym. I'm tired. Go. And that's it. That's the end of it. You just go. You just do it. You go to the meeting. You talk in front of people. You ask for a sponsor. You do all the things you're supposed to do. Are they fun? I don't want to go. I do speeches in front of people. I don't want to have a speech in front of a bunch of junkies, but I do it. And afterwards, I feel better. And when you get it back, it's like going to the gym and you see yourself getting bigger. You see the number on the plates go up. You know it's working. You know, when I skated all the time, I started doing skateboard tricks I'd never done before. How's that? Because I kept skating all the time. Same rules apply to everything.
You've done such a huge 180.
Yeah.
Since
That's
I've
skateboard
seen
terminology.
you.
I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I do. I did my one.
Let's get
my
rad,
one
you know?
trick. Yeah. Wow. Well, it's good to see you again, and it's good to see that you're happy and
Yeah.
that you're yourself and that you're vibing. I mean, you sound and you look really, really good.
Are you hitting on me? Because I'm not interested in no, I will not marry you.
Okay. Wow. I'm glad that you came back on and like told
Did
me.
that one shake you? I shouldn't have done it, huh? Sorry.
It's okay. You'll never come back.
I'm sorry.
This was a great last episode.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding. I love you to pieces.
Oh, I
I'm
love
glad
you.
that you're happy.
awesome. I love your show. You know?
Since you've been here, I've gotten married and had a kid. So,
yeah, I saw it. I've been watching.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm taken by 2 men now.
Good. I'm happy for you.
Well, where can people find you?
At Wolfmate on Instagram, and I think it's Jason Ellis 103 on TikTok. I don't know. But my tour dates is thejasonellis.com, and my clothing line is on there as well. And the Jason Ellis Show or Ellis 2.0 is a free podcast. And then I have my Patreon where I do 3 shows a week on that. And that's patreon.com/EllisMate.
What kind of shows do you do? Like your podcast shows?
Yeah, it's kind of similar. It's like the show that I used to have on Sirius XM. There's a lot of people that still want that show.
Yeah.
So I have a co-host, Michael Tully, and we do it's like the Sirius show, but it's a paid subscription, which is like Sirius.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. People that
but
listen
that
to
goes to you instead.
yeah,
So that's
yeah, that
great.
one actually makes money.
Yeah, you can find support through that. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah. The podcast doesn't do anything, but
Well,
it helps people.
It's nice that it helps people and people can help you in return.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Jason. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I'll have you back again, even though you don't like me.
What? Huh? No, I just want to marry you or have sex with you.
Okay, deal.
I really like you.
I like you too.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll bring donuts.
Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of First Date. My guest today has a brand new special on YouTube called Terrified, but you may know him from Impractical Jokers. Give it up for Sal Vulcano.
Here I am. Thank you. Thanks in the booth.
Man, I'm so
Thank
excited
you.
you're here.
I'm excited to be here.
Haven't seen you since the Hey Babe podcast.
That's right. That's right.
That was
a
so
minute
fun.
ago.
Yeah.
Still our most elegantly dressed person by a country mile, whatever that means. No one has ever come in there outside of sweatpants. You came in an evening attire.
I did.
I mean, and I think it was like a bedazzled heel, possibly.
Probably.
Yeah.
Knowing me.
Yeah, we were like, whoa, we felt more important than we were.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta say that your podcast is the funnest podcast I've ever been on.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good.
No offense to any of the other podcasts.
You say that to all the podcast
No, I
guys.
don't. Actually, I don't. We can go back and we can fact check.
It was nice to have you.
Man. Okay, so let's get right into it. So
Let's
I've
do
got
it.
appetizer questions, main course, dessert. You know how
Yes.
you know how it goes. Okay, where's the worst place to take a first date?
Yeah, I mean, any place like pretty noisy, I would say, is terrible, right? Like, so you can't get like a good conversation in.
Yeah.
Like, I would say like the track. Well, the track might be fun actually. The track's probably a good date.
Like a outdoor running
Like a horse.
running track?
No, I was thinking like because the Indy 500 I went to once, and you couldn't hear anything. It was like literally like it goes by and it's like earth rattling in your chest, and it's like, well, this is intense. But like, so when I said track, I meant that. But then I thought about the horse track, which I think might be a really good date actually.
Yeah. Horse races are really fun.
Yeah, you got drinks and food, and it's like a light atmosphere, and it's outside, but you can go inside. But it's fun. You're gambling. You don't need to know how to gamble. You're cheering
Yeah,
on the
you
horses.
just pick a horse, you
Plenty
bet
of time
on
to
it. Mm-hmm.
chat, like win money maybe.
Yeah.
It's not expensive, but it takes a while.
Yeah.
I think it's good entertainment, but it still leaves the door open to be able to have like bullshit and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Horse races are so fun. It's my new
Yeah.
favorite sporting event. I went to the Kentucky Derby.
Oh yeah.
Recently,
Yeah.
and
How'd you
man,
like that?
Oh, I loved
That's a bit
it.
of a shit show.
But it was so fun.
Did
and
you wear like a bonnet and stuff like that?
I wore a hat.
Yeah. It wasn't a bonnet. What's the difference between a hat and a bonnet?
I
Then?
think a bonnet reminds me of a shower cap.
Okay.
Like
Does it?
it looks like a mushroom on your head.
Okay. I thought a
And-
bonnet was like what they do down there for
Or
that.
actually, a bonnet is like an old milkmaid thing where you have like the tie around
Yeah.
the neck, and it's like.
But don't they wear that at the horse
No,
races?
I didn't
Like
wear a bonnet.
Okay, all right, fine. They wear them at like showers, right? Too. Like, did they wear them at showers?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like a bonnet. Like you should wear a bonnet. Bring bonnets back. Like just show up in a bonnet.
Where am I going to wear a bonnet to?
That's
the horse races?
Anywhere though.
Anywhere?
Wear a bonnet to the market. See what happens. Document it. Let me know. I'd like to know.
I will. I'll film myself the next time I wear a bonnet, and I'll
Yeah.
send it. I'll
Have you
tag
ever
in the
worn a
video.
bonnet?
I don't know.
Has anyone here ever worn a bonnet?
No.
Has anyone here ever owned a bonnet? Has anyone here ever had a family member or a friend that's worn a bonnet?
No one here is from the 1800s.
This is what I'm saying. Like it's original. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone in a bonnet.
I didn't know that the worst first date question was going to lead to you promoting bringing the bonnets back.
Never mind the first date. It's just I'm trying to get my messaging in here, and it's more bonnets.
Okay, more bonnets. Heard. We're going to get into some main course questions now. Are you a prankster in relationships?
Nah.
Okay. Has anyone ever pranked you on a date?
No, I don't think so. I mean, like the show itself that we do is like, it involves like, it's pretty involved, and it's hidden camera, and it's like, it has elements of surprise in it, and I guess pranks, but it's like a lot of times I get asked like, so what do you like in your real life? And I don't want to let anyone down, but there are just no pranks going. The biggest prank I've ever pulled was like when I was little at my mom, like the kitchen sinks when we were little, like, that like the hose that comes out, you can like spray the dish.
Yeah.
It's like a little gun.
Yeah.
And you spray the dish. So like it was plastic when we were little. If you took like tape, like Scotch tape, and you tied it around the handle so that the handle stayed closed, when your mom or whoever would open it, it would just shoot at them and hit them. And I did that a lot as a kid. That was the extent of my pranks.
Oh,
as
man.
a kid. So I'm not really that guy. Yeah, I'm not really that guy.
And what would happen when you would do that to your mom?
Yeah, she'd like get pretty upset. But the greatest thing about it is like she never checked again. So I would do it like sometimes 5 times in a day.
Oh my
After
god!
the third time, it really starts playing dividends. Yeah, for me and my friends and stuff like that. Yeah, she gets so she would chase me probably around the table, and I would avoid her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she would catch me, but sometimes if I was able to get around the dining room table on opposite sides there was really no way she can get me after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strategic moves there.
Yeah, and then I'd run down the hall and I'd slide underneath my bunk beds like I was sliding into home plate,
Right.
so she couldn't catch me.
That was your prank.
Yeah, that was really it. Otherwise, no. On dates, nah. I mean, I mess around, I joke around, but like nothing like silly or elaborate or anything like that.
How do you feel about dating apps?
I've never used one in my life.
Do you think
I've never even been on one.
no?
No.
Do you
I know of them, obviously.
Yeah.
I know swipe this, swipe that.
Do you
You
think
swipe
that
and then
do you think that there's a shelf life for people on dating apps who like are on like if you're on a dating app for like way too long?
do you see, like, is that something that you see? Is like when someone's trying to sell their house and it's on the market for too long?
Exactly.
And then you look back and you see there's
And the
no
value
bids.
just
Yeah, and
depreciates?
it's depreciated. Is that what happens on like dating apps?
That's what I'm asking you. Like,
Okay.
do you think that
I wonder if it's like that. Like, I want to. Also, if you're on a dating app and you meet someone, like, then do you have to purge them all?
yeah.
Do you have to like go in and go and then log out or like
Like make a new profile or something?
No, I mean you have to, like, if you're dating someone, like, that's where you found them. You're probably, first of all, let me ask you a question. Do people who go on are they loyal to a dating site, or is it like
Oh no, I don't
every
think that
dating
there's
site?
anything. I don't think that there's anything loyal about dating apps.
Right.
I think that.
But
when
if you're
you
on
go-
one, are you on them all? Is it safe to say?
I would assume so.
Right.
Like many years ago, I was on a dating app.
Yeah.
I was like on Raya and I was on Hinge, and I was like, but it's all because, and I would notice that it was all the same people on all the same dating apps.
Ah.
And so it didn't really matter which one you were on.
Did they present themselves as the same across them all? Like same photos, same like long. Did they still like long
For the
walks?
most part, same photos.
Yeah.
You know, same name. What I really wish they had was like a rating and review section where if you went on a date with a guy and he was like really creepy and like,
Yeah.
you know,
Like Amazon.
smacked his mouth the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Yelp or something where you could go on and leave a
Oh,
review.
like Uber.
Oh, yeah. Like Johnny gets a 1 star because he didn't.
Right. That's not actually a bad idea.
Right?
So no dating apps have that?
I've never seen it on a dating app.
You might be onto something.
I think that if you could leave a review on people,
That'd be pretty good.
yeah.
How about, well, you want to make sure they have the chance to defend themselves, but I was like, what if they don't get to see what people wrote about them?
Ooh.
Because then it could be true. You know what I mean? Like, it could be like, you be honest.
Yeah.
But then again, then someone could really just lie about you and like,
Yeah.
just kind of talk trash, and it maybe,
But see, that's why more people would have to leave reviews because it's like a restaurant where one person might have a bad experience before other people might have had a great experience.
Yeah, but then maybe you do answer, because you ever see the restaurants answer, or the hotels, they answer
Yeah.
like, thank you for your inquiry. We promise you that, excellence is what we're striving
If
for.
you
and we're
come
gonna-"
back again, it'll be better.
Yeah, or they just throw the other person. We know who this is leaving this, and she came and she's not. Like, they'll say like she was unhinged and she was acting like you could tell when people leave like a bad comment like that are also just like lunatics.
Yeah.
That are just like you know what I mean?
Toxic.
Yeah.
Just they just hate restaurants.
Yeah.
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 I feel like dating apps should have that.
How is Hinge? What's the catch of Hinge? What's the hook of Hinge?
Like, what is the premise of it? How do they?
Yeah, like
how
I
do they-
understand Rye is for industry people, and the other one is swipe left and right is for like.
It's like Tinder or something.
Right.
And I think Tinder is more for like people looking for a quick hookup.
Oh, it is.
Right?
They distinguish that.
Well, that's what they're kind of famous for.
Oh, like just like
it's
just to
like,
have sex and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you're on Tinder and you're like swiping, it's like just hookups and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's
And
like-
Hinge is what?
Hinge, they have you make a profile and then you have to like, you have this, like you can offer people that you're really interested, like a rose. Like you can swipe hard on them and like give them a rose.
Okay.
Or you can just swipe regular. And I think
How do they
there's,
know
like,
that you're swiping hard?
because you can offer them a rose and then they get a rose.
Oh, so the rose
And
indicates it was a hard swipe.
like Matt has offered you a rose, which means that he was like super interested
All right,
in
so it's
you.
not in like the haptics of the phone. You don't have to be like. No, okay.
No.
Okay.
But I wish that it was. I don't know why we're not creating these apps.
So, all right, so same, it's the same thing essentially. It's
And-
not like,
and they
'cause
have
I know
a bio.
Bumble is like you have to. Bumble had a catch, like the
The girl
has
had to
guy,
initiate
right?
it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Hinge, it's not like that. They have like a private messaging system, and then there's like a bio where you can like, make something like funny, like my favorite idea of a first date is, and then you fill in the blank. So you
Yeah.
have like a little thing where people can kind of get to know you.
Yeah, it's not like I wouldn't have been on it. Just I was always in a relationship and then we became popular, and I just never would. But it seems pretty vulnerable to put yourself out there like that.
Yeah, right?
I don't know if like a lot of people on there are vulnerable, but maybe like it just seems weird to be like, I like tea and this is a picture like this is what I consider to be my best pictures.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Yeah.
And a lot of time goes into like meeting people that you don't know. I mean, because within the first couple, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds, if you're at least even attracted to someone.
Sure.
And then you've gotten yourself into like a whole date with them.
Yeah, so you could see the pictures, feel like you would imagine you may be attracted to them.
Right.
You could still show up in the first 10 to 15 seconds and say, I was wrong.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then there's no swiping out the door.
Right.
Like immediately.
But
kind of.
you definitely, especially, you have like your outs.
Yeah.
Your friend call you or what have you.
Right.
Or you say that you have something to get, like maybe meet for a coffee.
Yeah.
And you say you have an appointment. And so if it's not going well, you exercise that appointment.
What do you think is the best go-to to getting out of a situation like that? What would you do?
So being on a date like that?
Yeah, if you
and
met
this is not
someone
good?
and you were like, ooh.
Do you care about what they feel?
I would assume not.
Can you be frank?
For sure.
Okay, so I would just be like, you know what, I'm thank you for meeting me. I don't want to waste either of our time, but like I'm just not sure that like we were connecting.
Have you ever done anything like that before?
No, I'd be a complete pussy and just get a fake text and say that I just got a disease and run or something like that. No, I would not. I probably wouldn't be able to tell someone to their face unless I felt that person like could use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
like
it,
needed to be checked or something.
Yeah. I would check someone if they needed checking. Other than that, I would probably just do it the most innocuous way possible. I just want innocuous way, not innocuous.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was.
It's okay.
I was up late last night.
That was a very Tupperware moment.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I told myself, I said, "Did I say innocuous?"
I saw that little bit pop up on my Instagram the other day when
one?
Chris was talking about Tupperware.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
you checked him and you were like, it's Tupperware.
Yeah, Tupper.
Tupperware.
Yeah, he thought it was Tupperware, which I get because they're little tubs. But he was saying Tupperware his whole life.
I can't believe you caught that.
Well, I'll tell you another thing. A large contingent of the population were saying Tupperware as well.
You're kidding.
We found out because it got like 80 billion
views
TikTok or whatever.
Yeah,
and everyone was like, it's not tub. Yeah.
Wow.
I ended up selling Tupperware merch after that. I paid like 3 months of mortgage with the Tupperware merch.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of some comedy duos who got it done. Key and Peele, Cheech and Chong. What about the perfect duo when it comes to growing your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage, Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented candles or date night outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. I like Shopify because it's so user-friendly and it's everything you need in one place. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/date.
So do you consider yourself a sensitive person?
Yeah. That's easy.
Yeah, you already know?
Yeah, I'm sensitive. Yeah.
What is your most sensitive trait? Is there something that really makes you emotional?
Yeah, I don't want to say like, oh, I'm an empath, but I am. I'm very empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's actually I'm sensitive to a fault in the way I think. Not in like relationships, but in a general sense, like I take on a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's hard for me to shake like a terrible news story or something tragic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I'm easy to like easy. It's easy to touch my heart. Like I'll cry like a Pep Boys commercial if it's sentimental.
Do you cry in like sad movies?
Oh sure, yeah.
Oh well, I guess if you're crying in a Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, Pep Boys, but Pepsi too.
Pep Boys.
No, I get emotional. Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if we're going for something straight emotional, like when like a dog reunites with his like soldier, and he starts
Goodbye.
you know, or something like that, or like a young kid, or like I can. I'll get visibly emotional.
Do you consider yourself romantic?
Yeah, in so much as like I'm not like romantic like show up with flowers and chocolate. I think that's a little bit like hack. But in a general sense, I believe in being in love, and I believe in being a very good partner.
Yeah.
And always trying. Never not trying.
Continuing to date the person you're with is
100%.
really important.
100%. Yeah.
Are you in a relationship?
I am. Yeah.
You're.
I was always publicly in a relationship, but I'm married, and I was never public about that until very recently.
What made you want to be public about it?
I didn't want to be.
So then why are you?
Theo has a way of getting things out of you. No, not at all. I was talking to him, and because I just finished my special, and so that's out now, and I'm working on my new hour, and I was like, I kind of want to speak about my life more, and like I was a private person before I was in the public, and so it just I don't know. I just talk. There's so much to talk about. I'm like, why ever invite my family life or my life into this, because the privacy is like, once you give it away, you don't get it back.
Yeah.
So I just would always say like, my persona and entertainment is one thing, but like, why necessarily do people that know me in that respect need to know my sacred personal business? You know what I mean? It wasn't something I spoke about in terms of jokes.
Right.
Well, again, in a relationship, but like to that extent. And I'm someone who's been on like in the public eye a lot. I played myself. And so I have this like very, very unique relationship with people that are fans or listeners or whatever of me, whatever. And it's just like, it's good and bad. It's good because like they really are avid, loyal, like fans. They feel like they know me, and they do, because while I play heightened versions of myself, they do really, after doing comedy and TV and podcasts all this time and talking for hours about myself and them seeing me, they do have a good sense of who I am, and they feel like they know me. And then there's the other end of that, whereas like there is no filter, and they do feel a little bit, sometimes people can be a little too comfortable, and not understand where the line is drawn. Not that they're trying to be like either malicious or weird or what have you, but so I veer into that territory. So I'm just private. So I was like, I keep it to the vest. And I didn't realize that it would stoke people's curiosity even more to be private, which is kind of the opposite of what I wanted.
Yeah.
But now that I'm going to be talking about them on stage, it's going to trickle out here and there anyway. So I was having a conversation the other day, and I was just like, you know what? I actually had like massive anxiety about it, because it was like to finally to say that out loud after like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like years and years and years.
Well, something
of
you've
not
been
saying
holding really close to you, and now you're
to give it away and to understand how that might manifest itself later, but then also to just be like, to just say that, it's just to reveal something so personal.
Yeah.
It's personal,
Yeah.
And I get it. You either like, you might not have that mindset to begin with, or you might be an open person, but I'm not, you know what I mean? And so like, and I've gotten married like over the years while I was already public. So like, I didn't want to announce the marriage, you know what I mean? Like, so I just didn't say anything. And then like that, some people are just like, oh, I wonder what's going on, with him. He never talks about a relationship, whatever. And then I have my daughter, and then I didn't want to say anything about that. I would say I'm married before the daughter, just because I even want to protect her.
Yeah.
By all means necessary. But I just was like, it felt right. I was having like a really, like, the conversation was appropriate and it was organic. And I was like, let me just control then how this comes out. Like I'll just say all this. And so I said it, and it just felt like it was the right place, the right time. So I let it go. And I like didn't realize that it would be news to anybody, but like it was like
big news.
Like I guess like all these like these magazines that like the Us and the Extra and the People, and they're all like, oh, secret marriage revealed, and and secret child. It's like, well, it's not a secret child. That sounds like like
a child with
it sounds
someone
like I had
else.
sex with all
like,
Schwarzenegger's maid. Yeah. It's like, no, it's just I didn't say anything, but yeah.
Well, do you feel like being more open about that now? It's gonna
I've never worn my ring anywhere. I think this might be the first place I'm wearing my ring.
I think that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, I wear it in real life. I just take it off when we film, because like I don't need to have a billboard of my personal life, But in real life, if you saw me, this is my wife, this is my kid, no. But that's real life.
It is real
and,
life.
And online is something very different that I don't think people understand in general, and especially as entertainers or whatever. I don't, it's just it's a job,
Well, you're going to relate to a lot of people by having some more relationship
For sure.
content.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going through something.
Right.
So whatever you're going through, whenever, I hope it helps you expand your hour and like gives you some fresh stuff to kind of, I hope you feel
Absolutely.
better talking about,
It does feel like I always dreaded it and I didn't know if I'd ever even do it. I just was like, well, let it just be the way it is. But like, it does feel like a weight is lifted now. It really does, because it was like, it's not like anything that like, was like bothering me, but it's like, it takes work to like keep that secret.
Yeah.
It does. Even when I'm out and about, like because people, the first thing they do is take out a video camera, take out a, it's like not like in old days it was like, oh, can I have your autograph or can I say hello? It's just like, just video, just 4K video, of me eating or just like walking. And it's like, and every single person if you walk out the door, every single person has like a 4K video camera on them, and they were raised in an age where they could just turn on and video you, and there's no etiquette to it.
Yeah.
So like that takes work to keep my daughter and wife like close to the vest like that. You know
right.
what I mean? Not that I want people, now that I've said it, to videotape me anyway, but like, it's just like, I just can like be like a little bit more like, whatever it is.
Relaxed about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, how did you guys meet?
My wife?
Yeah.
We were friends for a really long time before we even dated. I used to I was a bartender. At one point in my life, I was a bartender, and I met her. She came in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this particular place, I worked at many places. This particular place was like a neighborhood place. So like,
was it in New York?
yeah, and so I knew like all the patrons, like hundreds of, like, it was a very tight knit community, and it was a space that for like artists, it was like a comedy, music, like artist space and stuff. So it was like we always had events and everything. So it was like a really, like, I knew everyone. So I have lifelong friends from that place. So that's where I met her at first, and then like 8 years later or something, we started to dating. Yeah. Yeah,
Why did so much time go by?
Well, I was in a relationship, and also she was just
That's
a friend.
the secret child.
Yeah, the secret child. Right? No, we were just friends. I mean, she was just a friend. It wasn't like we were. It wasn't like we were like almost like gonna see each other. It was just she was just some person who I knew was a friend, just like anybody else.
Yeah.
But then I guess when the time came, and whatever, then we just like started dating. Yeah.
How do you typically approach someone that you're interested in?
I feel like it's like I usually get to a point with that person where it's kind of like doesn't even need to be said. I feel like you can feel a vibe from someone and vice versa.
Like chemistry.
Chemistry, yeah. And I feel like, you could tell if someone feels the same way. And I think at that point it feels just organic to like, you feel comfortable to speak your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like instead of like putting it out there, like you really like someone, they have no clue, and you're like, I gotta tell you something, or just like, be outwardly acting in a way that would include them into like, if you're not just gonna outright say it, then to just give all these, these signs or flirt or whatever you got to do. It's just like, I don't know. I just think you kind of know it. Any relationship that I've been in that was like more than just whatever, like just even more than was always just like a mutual thing that just was like, oh yeah, you could tell we both felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in zodiac sign love connections?
I don't.
I love that there was a whole thought there, and then no.
Because I kind of like want to believe in things, I started seeing this guy.
Yeah, tell me more.
So let me tell you about another secret.
He was a
relationship.
Virgo.
No. So a pal of mine, she recommended this guy who he used to be like a NASA engineer, like this super smart guy. And then he like started to study like feng shui. Is that
Yeah.
feng shui? Feng shui,
something like that,
F-E-N-G. Feng shui.
It's like where things go for like good vibes, right?
Yeah, it's like I think it's be like the way in which you set up your living space in order to flow and like take.
That was a much better description.
to absorb everything, the energies that like are to maximize energy and to put yourself in a position where you're living your best, like whatever.
Yeah.
And this guy became like some crazy expert in it, and he over years he developed his own system of like projections and numbers and stats, and it goes by your birth date and time and all that stuff. And it's not horoscopy, as he explains it, but it is just understanding literally like coordinates. He gets the coordinates of where you live and like the time that you were born, and he basically can tell you, not like reading the future, but like when you should be thriving, when you should say yes to things, when you should say no to things, like
Yeah.
that. And he kind of
like
like,
a psychic almost.
but he's not a psychic. He'll say that. And my friend's telling me this thing, and she's like, her and her guy, and she was like, you don't understand. Like, he told us this, and he was right. And for the last 2 years, he's been right about everything. And she went down this list, and apparently he's booked up. Like, you can't even see this guy for like a year. And he's like, he does this. He's hired by CEOs, corporations, like huge A-list actors, and like people like, and like he's like known, and like, and he has this track record, this amazing track record. So I had a lot of big decisions to make and some big life things coming up. And so I met with him.
Oh my God.
I know, right? And he immediately like, and I was like, look, I'm not like hook, line, and sinker. Like, I'm like, this feels like, if anything, it'll be interesting. I'll see what he has to say. I'll take everything with a grain of salt, but like, you know, and me and my lady too. And so we went, and I got to tell you, this guy starts reading, he got all of our information, and he starts telling us these projections and when things, and he starts saying things about us and our relationship and things in general, and bringing up some dates that he would have never known. And like, again, not psychic, but he said all these things that like immediately resonated. So it was like kind of weird.
Yeah.
It really was. And then I followed up with him again. And there were some things that I have a follow-up due now, because like there were some things that were like supposed to happen and like they didn't. Not happen, but like it's hard to explain. He's like, between this date and this date, you're going to see a surge in like this like opportunity or money or whatever. And like it's weird because it like happened, like, you know. So I don't like, so all this to tell you that I don't believe in like in like horoscopes or anything like that. But like I really like with all my might want to believe this guy can read some type of like, I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's like a biorhythm. I don't know what it is.
Well, did he
Energy.
help design your place or anything?
Yeah, so he also tells you like, don't live there.
What?
Because I was building a home. And so he reads it and he tells you like which way to face the home itself, or like if you already live there, like if you should be living there, if it's bad energy or not, or like how to then how to arrange the house and what to have nearby and like all these different things. So I'm still like in the thick of this with him, and I was like, I'll get a follow up with you, because I have this follow up with him, because I want to be like, well, what happened there? Because you said, you know, and I just want to see like what comes of it. But yeah, but like I'm not above like, you know, like listening to like you know. But this was a really cool experience.
That is cool.
Yeah, and it's wild. He takes out this system, and there's like numbers. It's like a beautiful mind, and he's got all these like it's just something he developed over time. And the thing about it is that the reason why he's so successful and gets paid and like all these is because he's accurate.
That, you know, it's weird when things are like that over and over and over, like the accuracy about something.
Yeah, it was weird.
It does get a little weird, and it's like, how much of it is true? You know, if he's like doing numerology, and he's like, and
he goes, he brought up 2 dates in the beginning. He's like, I don't know what these are. He's like, something, this date and this date comes to the forefront of my mind. And the 2 dates he said were 2 significant dates, specific dates that he would have no idea that they were significant. And I was just like, and that was one of the first things he said. And I was like, hold on now. All right, let me listen. And then he's like, you're going to had no idea. This was like months ago. And he's like, around this time, and he pinpointed like a 3-week span.
Yeah.
And he's like, I see like something here happening in your career that is like, it's going to be like a bigger moment, or something big's happening here. I don't know what he had no idea that I was even doing a special. And he named the window of the time that my special was going to be released.
Man,
this was like,
it gives me chills to think about.
Yeah. And this was like, I mean, like 6, 7, 8 months. Like he did it that far. Like there's no way.
He could have
No
known.
one knew but me. And like he said, and I'm like, oh, wow.
So it's not like it was like online where he could have searched.
No, and I didn't even tell him anything. I didn't say that date you said meant anything. And I didn't say, oh, wow, like that's what my special, like I just kept it all to myself until like the end. Because I didn't want him to take cues from what I was saying. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
like,
you didn't want to give him any ammo. You're like, if you're going to be real, you need to like know some shit.
Yeah,
and then he ended up knowing some shit.
It was pretty impressive, man.
Man, that is crazy.
Yeah,
well, now I need to know what happens with that follow-up call.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
How much screen time? This is like a way different question.
Yeah.
When you're on a date with someone, how much screen time is appropriate?
0.
If someone pulls out their phone, it's a red flag.
If they need to be like, oh, I just need to just check if I got a text, like, or something, like, something important.
Yeah,
that's fine, you know. But if they're just like on their phone, isn't that weird to anybody?
I feel the same way. I'm like, for our date, like, get off your phone. Wait until we're like together and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, where this is more casual and you're not trying to like impress me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if it's contextual, if you're like, oh, I got to show you this or something, but like, what are you saying? Like, I'm eating like a chicken wing, and I look over and they're like just swiping. Nah, no way. No
How
way.
do you feel about a TV in a bedroom?
Yeah, I get why you wouldn't have one, but I have one. I mean, I don't. I sometimes I need to fall asleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not like in there watching TV or whatever. But I do know that as I'm redoing the new space I'll be in, I probably will either have it like hidden, or like one of those like ones that look like art.
With a picture frame around
Yeah,
it?
and that's just for my mental clarity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is this a new house that you... So, hold on. Let's go back to the Zodiac sign guy. So,
Yeah.
he told you not to move there when you were building a house. So, did you go somewhere else?
No, he didn't tell me not to move. He got the coordinates and then told me to like move it a little bit this way.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, no joke.
And did you?
Yeah.
And has anything happened?
Well, I don't live there yet. I did it theoretically on the plans.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like they had to
I don't
move
live
the
in this space.
foundation.
No, I don't live in this space yet.
Okay.
So that's why I saw him when I did. Because
you were building.
Yeah, because that's that time for him to be like,
Yeah.
no, don't put that window there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was like, bad window.
Yeah, he's
Do
like-
not
He's
go.
like, what is this? I'm like, a door. He's like, not anymore. It's not.
That is so incredibly funny.
I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, I'm still. By the way, I think the place is like cursed because like I found it 3 years ago, and I'm still. I thought I'd be living there right now, and I didn't even begin yet because I had so much. Don't ever. This is like I was like, you know what? Save money my whole entire life. I've never really. I live in a condo right now. Like I'm like, and like now I have the dog, and now it's time to have a place.
Yeah.
And I looked around there, but it's so hard to like find a space that like I don't know. I'm so particular. And so to find a space that exists already from someone else that didn't need a lot of work done, that would need what I need out of it. I did a lot of searching and I found it really hard. And I was like, well, why do I need to like, maybe I'll start looking for an old place that I could knock down and make my own.
Like kind of renovate.
Yeah. Or just build.
Yeah.
Renovate or build, and like add on to it. And then I was like, so I started searching like that. And I found the craziest piece of land. And I was like, this is right. And so I started this journey of like building from scratch.
Yeah.
Like literally conceiving the house in my head and working with a team to like make it. And we developed it over like a year. Like we met every week, and it was like they would go away and come back. And so it was like a crazy fun process, but I would never do it again.
It sounds exciting and exhausting.
It's completely exhausting. And at the end of the day, things didn't go right. We had to switch people on the team. And like, here I am. And I thought I'd be living there. And like, we didn't even like do demo work on the old home yet. And It's been 3 years. And I thought I'd be living there like a year already.
So when is it going to be done soon?
I have no fucking clue. Like, I feel like I'm at least a minimum of 2+ more years out. Because they say it'll take 18 months to build. That's a complete lie.
Yeah.
It'll never happen. So then figure 2, but we didn't begin yet. Like at the end of the day, when this finally, like when the dust settles on this thing, I'm going to be like, have been working on this thing for like 6 years or some shit like that. Like, and is this
a mansion? Are you building like a huge house?
No, it's not necessarily about the size of it, although it's a decent size, but it's just like, it's all the permitting and all the bidding out and like the pricing it and like all the like inflation and interest rates. When I had this idea, the interest rates were 3.25 and there was no inflation. It was like it was like the back end of COVID, like late 21.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? That's when because I was gonna move to like the Manhattan. I was like, and I was like, I want a yard with a pool.
Yeah.
And a fireplace, and like I want to have. I like hosting.
Hell yeah.
I like host dinner parties. I have people over. I like people to come out of town, stay with me as long as they want. And so I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do that in like a space in the city.
Yeah.
And so we found this piece of property and everything. So I started, but like at this point, it's just been like it's kind of nightmarish. Yeah, because it's like it's so expensive too. Like you don't realize any little thing you do, any little thing, is like costs so much money, and then there's a trickle down effect and everything. And I'm learning all this as I go.
Right.
And so like in hindsight, I have to stay the course now because I'm like too far into it. But I'm still like it's been hanging over my head, and we didn't even begin. So it's like not I just hope that one day I am sitting in it and I'm like it was all
one day
it was all worth it. I'm all feng shuied out.
Your daughter's gonna be going to college.
Yeah, really. So, but well, I'll have to check back in with you on a lot of
Yeah,
topics.
I feel we're gonna have a second date.
Yeah.
Well, really quickly, I'll do a little tasting menu. So you just say the first thing that comes to your head.
Yeah.
Are you an alpha or a beta?
I don't label.
You're an alpha. A shower or bath? I can't. You're not a beta. Come on.
No, but I don't subscribe to that at all.
What do you mean?
I'm whatever I need to be whenever I need to be it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like, whoa, I'm a guy, or I'm not like, it's just like, it is what it is. Some people are like, oh, he's sensitive beta. It's like, no, some will be like, no, actually, to admit he's sensitive, that's not a beta. I don't get caught up in that.
Okay.
I don't want to label myself either of those things. I think either of them is kind of like, why it's so tacky to label myself an alpha.
We'll scratch that question off my menu. Now I don't want anyone to feel labeled.
No, I don't give a shit what anyone else feels. It just feels weird for me to be like, well, historically I'm alpha, but I have beta moments. So. It almost feels like you're like, are you a tough guy or a pussy? Like it's like, I'm just me, yeah.
What's your favorite car?
Car, like the model of car?
Yeah.
That I've owned, or like just like in
In
the
general.
fantasy world? I don't know. I'm not, I don't know. I've had some really shit cars,
Yeah.
I had like 5 cars that like just stopped while I was driving them before I got my first new car.
Well, would you go for a classic car or like a new model?
Oh yeah, I love a classic car. Yeah, I like a classic car.
Yeah, classic cars are cool.
Yeah, I like an old convertible, maybe like an old convertible Mustang, or like an old pickup truck or something like that, a really old one, or an old Bronco, like a really old Bronco. I was gonna buy like a refurbished one.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Broncos are very Texas. I feel like when I see them, I see a lot of them in Texas.
Yeah. But I'm not like a car guy per se.
Yeah.
Do
you take the subway a lot?
Yeah.
Most of the time in New York?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like such a perk. If we had a subway, I'd be on that subway all the time.
I mean, you taste piss when in the air, but yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
but you get used
in
to
the
it,
summer,
right?
it's rough. In the summer, it's
With
rough.
the heat and the steam down there.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. And then there's some, unsavory types.
Yeah.
But a good subway experience is nothing to shake a stick at. When you get
It's like
good,
entertainment down there.
when you get good timing, you get down there. There's some great music going on. The thing pulls right up. You get on the seat. It's ice cold. All of a sudden, you're on an express you didn't even know. You get somewhere early. It's like $2. It's not bad.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons down there.
Yeah.
Then there's also, then there's just, like I said, it's also like you literally taste urine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why people just decide to use the bathroom down there. There's so many other corners.
They use it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, over in New York. They use the bathroom everywhere.
Just like a giant
Well, do you
toilet
take
bowl.
the subway when you go?
Of course.
Yeah.
But I love the subway.
Yeah, I mean, a rush hour subway, though, when you're packed in like sardines and everybody's touching each other and everything.
Yeah.
That's fairly gross to me.
I feel like I've just gotten really lucky and I haven't spent tons of time in New York.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm going somewhere, it's usually I'm just hopping on and off.
Yeah.
But I've missed a few subway, like a few of them, because there's been so many people trying to get on that I just have to wait for the next one.
Yeah. How's your subway acumen?
Oh, I don't know what acumen means.
How are you as far as like routing yourself in the subway? Like, 'cause it could get a little tricky navigating, like getting off at like a main hub and then trying to find like the connecting line.
Yeah.
And understand if you're going uptown or downtown. And
I spend a significant amount of time
yeah.
like understanding which line and which where to go. When I get into the subway and I get on the trains, I'm golden.
Right.
My hardest part is finding which side of the street
Yeah.
is the right side to go down. That fucks me up.
Right.
Because I 100% of the time will get on the wrong side of the street first. And it's almost like, so I leave 5 minutes early just because I expect.
Yeah, you got to just, you that's good. That's smart that you leave a little early.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my hardest part.
I
about
could
the
see it for
subways.
someone not from New York. I could see it being pretty like maybe a little overwhelming.
The north and the south side or like
Yeah.
whatever. And I don't feel like it's clearly labeled.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not. You're right.
Sometimes it's not. So
Yeah.
I'm like, no idea where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
No, but if you're from New York, it's like a necessity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask you my dessert question. How did you propose to your wife?
I did it. She just wasn't expecting it. we knew we knew we would get married. It wasn't like a shock that I proposed or anything, but she just didn't know like when it was coming. And then it was just like in the summer, and I invited both of our families over for the evening for like dinner and to just hang out, which is not uncommon.
Yeah.
But I invited everybody knowing that I was going to propose to her. Before they got there and we were cooking, I just proposed out of nowhere, just in our kitchen, in our home, because it's like, I like making memories in the space that we live in,
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought about it for a while, where I would do it, when I would do it, and how. And then I just kept coming back to, I think it'd be special to do it just very organically at home where we live, where we, can see where it happened every single day. Like, what I mean? Where our families are and everything. So I just did it. We were cooking. I just did it in the kitchen, and she like was a complete shock. And then like 20 minutes later, family started to arrive, and no one knew.
Oh, so you did it before the family was there.
And so as they all came in groups, we'd be like, we surprised,
Oh, that's so
it was nice.
cool.
I had asked her parents first,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they knew exactly when I was doing it, but I did ask. She went away on a trip to like India or something, and I had them over and asked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where did you guys go on your honeymoon?
We went to Australia and Fiji.
Which one did you like more?
Two different things. Australia was just like, Fiji was on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, let's get that tropical thing in it. But in Australia, we went to like 5 or 6 places, and it was unreal.
Really?
Yeah, we went to like, we went to the desert and all that stuff, and we went to the coral reef, and we went to like Sydney and Melbourne and all that stuff like that.
So you really did Australia?
Yeah, we were there for like 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Well, I wouldn't go there. I would not fly there if I wasn't going to be there for like at least 3 weeks.
It's so far.
Yeah, it's too much. And then what's so funny? It's like honeymoon, right? So it's like, okay, we're going there. First class tickets, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's our honeymoon, right? But it's freaking Australia, so the first class ticket is like a little bit. It's unreasonable.
Yeah.
And we get on this plane, and my seat's broken. Right? It's a massive plane, and it's sold out. And I get there, and I go to sit on my seat, and it's like it's completely uncomfortable. And I look, and the whole entire cushion just comes right off, and there's like springs and stuff. And I'm like, wow. So I like rang the bell before we took off. I'm like, hey, my seat's broken. That lady's like, oh, and she's like, let me get somebody from maintenance. And then they send this guy over. He comes in like a little orange vest. He's like, oh, all right. He leans down. He's looking. He's like, yeah, there's something I could do about this. And I was like, okay, so what does that mean? He's like, I go, so I get moved, and she's like, there's no other seats to move you. And I was like, this is my honeymoon. Is a first class flight ticket that I bought to Australia. Like, what are you gonna do? And she's like, I'll give you some blankets. And then she lifted the seat and put the blankets in the springs, and then she put the seat like on top of it. And I had no choice. It was like a 16-hour, a 17-hour, whatever the flight was. And I just sat on this seat that caved in completely with like springs right up my asshole.
Oh no!
Literally for like
you weren't supposed to get fucked on the flight.
Exactly. And then like 3 hours into the flight, she comes home. She's like, "We're just really sorry. We'd like to offer you something." And I was like, I thought she was going to be like thousands of dollars back.
Like
and she gave me a bottle of cheap champagne
Oh my!
that I didn't even open.
God.
Like I was like, "Oh, thank you. This should do it." Thank you. Oh, you know what? This springs feels less intrusive right now in my fucking asshole, and it'll be great. I was gonna go through the whole thing of like calling, and like I was just like, I'm not doing this.
You did it.
I just let it go.
I think I would have called.
Yeah.
I think I would
I
have.
know it was like the price of a Kia Sportage.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I would have been like, hey.
Yeah.
This was a big deal. You guys,
I don't spend money. Like, that's crazy. That's stupid. Even
That's
if you make
why.
good money, like I can't, you still you understand what the dollar means.
Yeah.
But it's like, I worked my whole life for this. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm an adult. I'm like in my 40s. I'm like, I'm going to spend this money, and we're going to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And then the seat was fucking broken.
Oh, I would have done exactly what you did, only I would have called afterwards, and
You
I would
would've,
have been
yeah.
like,
I just kind of like didn't want to. It was so disappointing that I didn't want to live in the space anymore.
I understand.
You know?
I really do. I
I got there and I was like, I'm off, and I'm putting it behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took the spring out of my asshole, and I just.
Well, thank you so much for coming on my show.
It was fun. It went so fast.
I know. I would love to have a second date with you. I need a recap
Yes. We will do that.
on this guy and what happens with your house.
I'll recap everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll let everyone know where they can find you.
Yes. So I'm on tour right now. It's called Everything's Fine. It's a brand new hour from the special that's out right now. So if you've ever seen me on any of my tours, you have not seen this material. SalVolcanoComedy.com is my website. It's called Everything's Fine Tour. And then my special right now is called Terrified. It's on YouTube. Check it out. It's free. It's fun. And
Yeah. Well,
I'm still touring a little bit more through August with the guys from my show, the Jokers. It's the last leg of this tour that we've been doing for 2 years. So you can see us through August. Those tickets also at salvolcanocomedy.com. And the new season of my show, season 11, begins on July 11th.
sick.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First